bingo time.
I can see you. Sorry, we didn't know how many people are live with us?
Yes.
No, I'm serious.
10. No.
Well, that's just great.
That's just great. The fewer people, the better your chances. It's true.
Can you guys see us?
I can't see video. Hopefully you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Michelle Miller sees us.
See? We're live.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Bingo, everybody. Crystal Bingo.
Here we go. It says
It's
9:05. They say 9:05. 8:67. We lost some people.
They didn't even,
Already.
They didn't even give us a chance to do anything.
I don't want your damn prize.
Listen, they don't know this is the place to be on a Sunday night.
What else are you doing? I don't know.
Well, that's what I said. I'm like, this beats what? This beats just looking on Netflix for something.
Honestly, Netflix is getting a little stale these days, right?
You know.
The well is drying up.
Well, we're working on Merlin right now.
Yeah.
That was a recommendation from everybody. How are you? Well, I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome to Crystal Bingo. To our knowledge, we are the only ones playing Crystal Bingo. This is a Sage Goddess creation. It's awkward. It's weird. We now have a wheel.
Yeah.
We should probably pull that
No.
closer. Could you pull that closer?
We should just move it closer to the trash.
Would you bring it closer? Oh yeah.
I can't because the
Oh, you'll figure it out.
the chime is in the way.
You're resourceful. I'll move it.
You want me to permanently move it closer or just temporarily so you can show
permanently.
Oh.
Yeah, because we've got a wheel of fortune.
Yeah, actually, I think that's a trademark of the Wheel of Fortune LLC. Not to be confused with.
We have a wheel of magic.
There you go. Yeah.
Wheel.
Oh, that's my email. I just got a cease and
magic.
desist from Wheel of Fortune.
It's a wheel of magic. Hi, everybody. So we do have a wheel, courtesy of Amazon Prime, which sure did get that here by 2 p.m. today.
Give a shout out to Jeff.
Yeah. Dave was hoping it wouldn't arrive.
I really was.
He was hoping it wouldn't.
I had some assembly required.
It was minor assembly required. The hardest part was actually figuring out what to put on these beautiful little sections here. So,
Actually, that wasn't terribly difficult.
if you've been with us for a while, you'll know exactly what's on them. And so we're very excited to be with you tonight. Thank you for being here.
Wheel of Badassery.
Wheel of Badassery, which is much better than the other kinds of wheels one might have. Okay. Wheel of Prosperity, says Casey. I will take it. I think that's good.
There we go.
Anybody new to bingo?
Grounding us.
Anybody new to bingo? Dave is wearing a blue shirt. It looks like it's a different color, but like every shirt that he owns, it is also blue.
Yeah, it's
very light
definitely blue. Do you see something else?
No, but it looks white kind of on screen.
Does it?
Doesn't, yeah, it's playing kind of white. It is definitely blue, like all of his shirts. He's consistent. Okay, so Nancy's new. Hold on, Grandma's got to look closer. I can't see everybody.
Come on, Graham.
Okay, we got a lot of new folks. So this is really exciting. So do you have your tickets? That is the first and foremost. You must have your tickets. They were on sagegoddess.com, which meant you have an account. You put your YouTube handle. You put all your information in, so you have a ticket and you are ready to play. Yeah, everybody's got tickets.
Gotta have tickets. I think they're called cards, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I could totally be wrong.
They're totally cards.
They're totally
They're
cards.
not tickets. What am I talking about? What's a bingo ticket? Holy shit.
That's when the bingo police pull you over.
What's with the police and everything tonight?
And they write you a bingo ticket.
You know, living with a Virgo is hard because he's all about rules and rule enforcement, and then punishments if you break the rules, which I'm constantly breaking the rules. So I'm always in some state of infraction.
Biggest
Okay.
criminal ever.
I'm not. I am not. My infractions are all minor.
Uh-huh.
They're mostly misbehaviors. Anyway, I'm going to follow all of Dave's rules tonight, and it's going to be really, really great. Listen, don't make fun of me. Bingo tickets might be a thing now. But they're not tickets, they're cards.
Bingo tickets is definitely not trademarked. totally not
This
true.
is so weird already. Okay. I love it. Julie's using chipstones as her markers tonight.
Ooh.
It's a good call. Okay. Yeah, so Rhonda wants to remind everybody, as do I, don't say bingo if you don't have bingo. I know it's fun to say bingo, but we had some people saying bingo after they got one, okay, last time. So
We should give everybody a chance. Get it out of your system now.
just go
On
and
3, go say bingo. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. The other thing I'm going to say is some people, and somebody even mentioned it on Instagram today, and I am sensitive to it. If you don't like to lose, like if losing a game really breaks you down, just hang out tonight. You know what I mean? No, I'm actually really serious. Some people, when they lose a game, this is really serious. It's actually a very emotional experience, and I don't want this to be emotionally stressful for you. Okay.
If when you lose, you throw your stones and you just lose your ish, right? Like, maybe just watch. Just watch.
If it's sensitive for you, if it's a challenge for you, just watch. Some people really don't like to lose, and I don't understand because I make mistakes and lose all the time, so I'm kind of used to failure. But if not winning is a big deal for you, maybe just hang out. You know what I mean? It's okay.
It is absolutely okay if
hang out.
To hang out, to not participate, also to not get first place. Just always remember being first, you're last. So other than that, have a good time. Yeah.
You're all winners. That's right.
And you get a trophy.
All winners.
And you
Aries
get a
have to
trophy,
sit out,
and
says
you get a
JT.
trophy.
Yeah, if you're an Aries. Leo's like, I don't know, I lost everything. Okay, I had a great time. So,
New Zealand.
Leos are different creatures. But yes, if you're very competitive and losing freaks you out, maybe it's not losing, but like not winning freaks you out. Just, feel free
It's
to
not losing. You're like already trying to temper it down. Like,
I'm trying to be sensitive. I know. Cindy says it's hard for a Capricorn. I totally get it. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about anything? So we're going to them.
I have a question. Can we ditch the wheel?
No. The wheel is the best part.
Okay, so did you test the wheel?
Yes, it works.
Okay, you really got to spin that sucker. You know that,
we're
right?
really gonna spin it.
All right.
As the night goes on, the spinning will become more fervent and passionate, and we're gonna try not to break it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know how this was gonna go, so I bought the cheap wheel. Okay, there were 2 grades of wheels on Amazon. One said Amazon bestseller, that's this one, okay, and then the other one said sturdy.
No, this
Okay.
is pretty sturdy.
Oh, okay. There's one with it said heavy duty base.
Oh yeah,
okay?
I wanted to carry that up the stairs.
If you're gonna, if we're really gonna start,
Wait, watch this. Ready? I can make this into the second one. Sturdy base.
Okay. I didn't want to
That's it.
spend the extra $20.
Thank you for not making me carry it up the stairs.
Yeah, heavy duty base.
We'll just have the cat come sit on.
Okay. I see you, Brandy Goodman.
Do we have rules?
The purpose of the wheel is to add additional fun and excitement to tonight's events. So once in a while, I'm gonna choose somebody, and we're gonna spin the wheel, and you're gonna get what you get. And 2 of the slots say giveaways, and then the other slots say different things. So let me walk you through them really quickly. Here's giveaway. God, that's weird. No, please don't knock it over, okay? This is not the sturdy base. God, that's weird. In the God, that's weird section, we're going to either do or say something or talk about something that's weird. New Zealand is when we all drink, okay? Are you guys following?
No, I think they get it.
Well, some people are new. So if you don't know, New Zealand is when we drink, and you can drink anything. I'm drinking Diet 7-Up and wine tonight.
Not together.
Animal sounds. Dave has an app on his phone, so it's been challenging over the last 6 months. We've been in a pandemic here in Los Angeles. Some people, I don't know. Well, some people aren't really in a pandemic anymore, kind of. But anyway, we are kind of, mostly. And so Dave gets bored and he prank calls people and plays animal sounds on his phone. He shuts off his caller ID. And so we will also potentially play animal sounds for you. This one is awkward moments of silence. We will have an awkward moment of silence.
She was asking me what I thought we should put on the wheel, and I said, "How about a moment of silence?"
Okay, are you into it? It's so weird, but it's fun, right? Okay, story time. Because you know I love a good story. We're gonna have story time.
Oh, can we go back to
Giveaway,
quiet time?
New Zealand. Crystal readings, because I've got my tray. I smudge. Dave tells a
Do you have
joke.
Palo Santo?
I do.
Okay.
Dave tells a joke. Movie quotes. Giveaways. Okay? And that's because I have attention deficit disorder, and so sometimes the bingo takes too long for me, and I need some action.
I think we should talk about that a little bit.
That's story time.
Oh, look, a chicken.
Okay. Was that a rabid feral cat? Robin's Nest wants to know. Which one?
It was kind of like a mountain lion, I think. You know. Yeah.
Okay. So this is what it's like at our house on Sundays. The kids are going to have Panda Express for dinner. And Zoe's working on math homework that she said she finished this week, but it turns out that she didn't.
Well, she did. She just didn't show her work.
She did her homework somehow miraculously. It's like the Immaculate Math Conception, right?
Yes,
We don't know
yes.
how the work got done. We just know that it did, but apparently it didn't. And so now she's doing it all over again. Which, if you're a Pisces, you know how much you love doing math on a Sunday. So she's not very happy right now. She's in another room being upset. Panda Express is on the way, and we're with you now for the next 2 hours. And that's what's happening in our house this evening. Sounded like a fart, Kat said. Okay, we're off to a good start. Okay, we may have to change these categories, like guess that animal instead of animal sounds. Guess that animal, because then if you correctly guess the sound, but I have a dry eraser here, so if it gets really lit tonight and we want to change the categories, I have the capacity.
Does it have to be
do that.
a sound, or can it be like an act?
Like an interpretive dance?
Like an animal act?
Well, that's God. That's
Ready?
weird.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah. No math. I got detention in high school, my freshman year. We were about a week into the semester, so that's not good. And I got a week in detention. It's story time.
Story time.
It's not my first round of detention. For telling my math teacher when I was in 9th grade that the devil invented math. I raised my hand. I said, I have a question, and he called on me, and I said, did the devil invent math? And he didn't say anything except, here is your detention.
Here's your detention slip. You can ponder it after school today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns out the devil did invent math,
Yeah.
because I took that as proof that yes,
Yeah.
in fact, it's true.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, I'm
On
really
that
excited. Okay. Now you want Panda Express? Orange chicken sounds good.
Orange
I
chicken.
know. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about math anymore tonight. That will be the end of that concludes our math discussion for this evening.
So the rules are you gotta get 5 in a row. 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonal. It can't just be 5 randoms, right? They gotta connect the dots. It gotta be 5 in a row. I know there was some confusion about that last time. I don't know how, but it's gotta be in a row.
5 down, 5 across, 5 diagonal, either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Not just 5 on the board.
Not just 5 anywhere.
There are some people who thought 5 on the board.
It's okay. They're new to bingo. Are you new to bingo?
Yeah.
Okay. I grew up having to go to bingo games with my mom. So, and there weren't gemstone prizes. I don't even think there were prizes. Yeah, so Jenny's asking, how do we do this? So do you have your cards? You have your card.
Yeah, get your cards out.
We're gonna call the stones, and you're gonna mark your card. This is bingo, right? So you're looking for 5 across, 5 down. Yeah, thank you, Karen Estrada. On the same card. So it can't be 1 on each card. I mean, it's good for us to talk about this because some people might be new to bingo.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to show us that you have it, Miss Jade, because the system has your card. So as soon as you say bingo, we have the ability to enter in your number and confirm your bingo. The system will confirm it. So you're allowed to have 4 cards. No, 3 is not a loser. but 3 is also not a winner. 3 is on the way to becoming something. It's honorable mention. Okay. So Team SG is sharing. Comment bingo with your card number, and we will check it online and confirm.
Vertical, horizontal, diagonal, 5 in a row.
Okay.
Then we ask you, if you say bingo, we ask you for your card number. We punch it in the system, and if it shows us your card with 5 in a row, you win.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you guys have it? Are you good? Okay. No, so print your cards out, multiple copies of your cards, because we're going for a while.
You can use the same, that's a good question. You can use the same card for multiple rounds, okay? You just kind of clear those chip stones off and start again. If you are writing on them, maybe you write the round number or something on it, although that'll get confusing. I would put something on it.
Yeah,
go get some rocks.
Yeah, go get some rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonal. Okay. So you guys seem like you're good. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Karen Brown's asked for any questions. Love it. Thank you for helping each other. Are we drinking? Do we have our wine? We do.
We do.
We had these beautiful custom cups made for us by one of you.
Thank you.
So thank you. And so we've got wine in here.
The lid on.
Yeah, I've got wine in here, and then I have a lovely Diet 7-Up as well, because I can't just drink wine during this.
Big shout out to Pepsi.
I won't be able to participate for very long. Okay, I'm ready too. Let's get our groove on.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
No time like the present.
We're going to start the game.
And go ahead and ask your questions. So if you have a question, just ask as we go. We're ready.
You have your wine. Very important.
Yeah, get your wine, or if you're not drinking alcohol, get your kombucha or your tea or whatever you have. Or a vat of wine for Robin's Nest. I like it. Okay.
All right. And I think we're already going to move into a musical endeavor, because are we ready for the first one?
I think so. If you can't print your cards, what you can do is write them on another sheet of paper, right? What you can look at your card online that it gave you, if you can't print them, and you can write it down on a separate piece of paper and mark it that way, okay? It will still count because the system still has their card, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
We'll just need your card number.
Yeah, but you got to have your card number, okay? Yeah. Does that make sense? Good, good, good. I just want to make sure. Please type what has been called the first 15 minutes. I cannot hear. Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, Team SG will type it in the feed for you. Okay, good.
Are we good?
Yep. There we go. Now you can play all 4 of your
Casey's
cards at a
like,
time.
got my cannabis ready. All right.
That's good, Casey. Do it for both of us. Here we go. Okay.
Card number 1. Topaz.
Okay. First stone is topaz.
Now tell me about topaz.
Okay. Well, let's talk about topaz. And you can mark topaz on all of your cards, right?
Yeah. If you have 4 cards, you
can
mark
mark topaz. Yeah, if you have 4 cards and they all have topaz, you can mark all 4 of your cards. Let's talk about topaz. So, topaz.
What is topaz?
Topaz is topaz.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's just topaz.
Topaz is its own mineral. But there are different colors. There's pink topaz, a champagne topaz, an imperial topaz. It's one of my favorite stones. Topaz is a beautiful stone, and it sometimes gets confused with quartz, but it has a different termination and actually a different crystal structure. And most of the topaz in the world used to come from Brazil, but now Pakistan is actually a pretty competitive production area and source for topaz. My favorite topaz, though, to this day still comes from Brazil. And topaz goes all the way back to the Bible, and it was used throughout the Greek and Roman empires for protection. The soldiers in Greece and Rome would burnish, meaning sort of burn into or set into their shields. So it was flat, a piece of topaz, because they believed it made their enemies, it made them invisible to their enemies, so they could find a different route.
That nice piece over by my sink.
Yeah, you have a piece of topaz there. I've got a great piece of topaz in my cabinet that one of my teachers gave me that I would treasure. So topaz, it's a November birthstone, that's right. So if you're a November baby, that's your birthstone, lucky ducks. Topaz is beautiful. Not all of it is the same value. Blue topaz, clear topaz are the more common. Then you get into pink and champagne, sort of a pink and a light brown color. And then the most valuable topaz is called imperial topaz, and it's a natural really bright, vibrant orange color. And so yeah, that is topaz, one of my favorites too.
Stone number 2. Aventurine. Aventurine.
Aventurine, not to be confused with adventurine, which isn't a thing, but people misspell it all the time. So it's not adventurine, it's aventurine.
Adventurine, not to be confused with the math principles of...
Nope, we're not going to talk about math
Nope.
anymore. Nope. Poor Zoe. Today's not her favorite day.
No.
She looked at me, she was crying, and she goes, I want my weekend to feel like a weekend.
Yeah.
Right now it feels like...
Do your homework.
What's the prize? I don't know yet, Lisa. It's something good.
Yeah, we got a
Probably
nice table
should.
full of stuff.
I got a bunch of stuff. I got the goods, girl.
Are you deciding whether to play this round? Or...
Yeah, I know. She's like holding back. Don't hold
We're
back.
going to wait
Don't
till
hold
the
back.
next round. I don't know.
Okay. Aventurine is an interesting stone. It's quartz. Shall we talk about a prize?
If you want.
Yes. You know what? I think we'll start by playing for this piece. You want to show that to him? You chose this. You chose it. I'll let him tell you. David, tell us more about prize number 1.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. 4 pound, 8 ounce.
No, movie quotes will come later.
Oh, that's part of the wheel. This is blue-green kyanite with pyrite and matrix.
It's the only, in my days, I have not seen kyanite with pyrite like that.
And it's got, you can clearly see, I think on the camera, the blue, although somebody was saying you couldn't see the blue in my shirt, so maybe you can't. But then it's also got teal in it, too. So it's a blue-green kyanite with a whole bunch of pyrite.
No, but look at that piece of pyrite that actually got stuck in there. Do you see on the top?
Help! I'm stuck.
No, that's not where it is.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah.
Right there, where your thumb is. Yeah.
Right here.
No, where your thumb is.
Oh.
That's the coolest part of the whole thing. Isn't that neat? He's stuck in there. Little pyrite dude. So that's the rarest piece of kyanite in my collection, and we're giving it away tonight. Have you ever seen kyanite with pyrite? Not in my travels.
It's super neat.
So that's balance and power.
Ooh.
Balance and power. I know. Okay, so anyway, aventurine is actually quartz.
Back to aventurine.
Quartz and aventurine have the same measurement on the measure of hardness scale because aventurine is a quartz-based mineral. So green aventurine is for good luck, fertility, growth, new opportunities. Red aventurine is for grounding, stabilizing. Yellow aventurine is for empowerment because it's your solar plexus chakra. Peach aventurine is really good for dream recall and dream analysis. So we love the aventurine family, but it really is a quartz-based mineral. Aventurine.
Aventurine.
Yay!
Card. No, not card. Sorry.
Ticket.
Ticket number 3.
No.
Stone number 3. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Labradorite. Labradorite.
Okay, labradorite. So labradorite is a member of the feldspar family, just like moonstone and larvikite. And it's interesting because all of the stones that we really focus on at the moon cycles, new moon and full moon, are members of that feldspar family. And they have some really nice light play across the surface. We probably should have chosen specimens of each of these so I could have shown you, but we'll get crafty and creative next time. And my tray we have them, but
Well, I think most people have probably seen labradorite.
most people have seen them. So yeah, what's my strategy for remembering all the stones? So I will tell you, in fairness, I have a photographic memory.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's not fair. I have, Dave would tell you my memory, I actually, when I was little, I had researchers who followed me around because they couldn't figure out what I was doing. They thought I had cheat notes in my pocket because I have an odd memory. I remember everything I've ever written, everything I've ever read, and I have a photographic memory, so it's not fair. But I will say that for normal people who don't have a really weird brain like I do, just working with them all the time, you will get to know them. It's funny because people start to work at SG and they're like, I'm never going to learn all the stones. And then a year later, they know all the stones. I mean, and they don't even know how they know it. It's just the process of osmosis. So anyway, I'm very lucky. My son inherited my memory, and my daughter did not.
So he's like me, and Nick's like her.
Yeah, I have a weird memory.
All right.
Yeah.
So Labradorites.
Labradorite, which is named for Labrador, Canada, which is where Labradorite was originally found. It's not named after the dog. I don't know if the memory thing is really a gift, because I can't forget anything.
No, she cannot.
I can't forget anything. But it's the reason why I'm able to speak a bunch of different languages, because once I learn a language, it's like in my brain.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sunstone.
Sunstone.
Sunstone
Actually, my
is the
favorite.
next stone.
We have a generator.
Check your cards. We sure do.
We have a generator of sunstone to show you. This is Indian sunstone, but sunstone actually comes from a couple different places in the world. One of my favorite forms of sunstone actually comes from Oregon. You're never going to see a generator like this carved out of Oregon sunstone, because they don't grow in that large of a size, but it's beautiful. Sunstone from Oregon is almost like a color change stone. Now they're guessing the animal sounds. So that's sunstone. Primarily comes from India, but like I said, you find sunstone in Oregon too, different kind. But they all have the same properties. So sunstone, a lot of you know, I was a professor before Sage Goddess, and I taught leadership studies to graduate students. And so it's one of my favorite subjects in the world, and very important subject in our world right now. And so there's only really one crystal in the world that focuses exclusively on leadership, and that's sunstone. So if you're trying to take leadership of your own life, or trying to improve your leadership skills, your diplomacy skills, that's a really important stone for your collection. Mm-hmm.
All right, stone number 5.
Yeah.
We could have a winner here. We're at that point. Here we go. You ready? Sugilite. 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 Sugilite.
What was stone number 2?
I can't remember that long ago. Aventurine was number 2.
Yeah, number 1 was topaz. Number 2 was aventurine. Number 3 was
Woof.
not woof. Thank you, Stephen, by the way.
Labradorite.
I finally got my hair colored. I was getting real gray there, kids.
Labradorite. And then sunstone, and then sugilite.
Yeah, sugilite. Some people pronounce it.
We think we got a bingo, huh?
Do we have a bingo? Brandy.
All right, hang on. I'm supposed to.
We're checking you out, Brandy. Oh no, she said never mind. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have a rule about only winning once. I don't think we do. If you win twice, good for you.
Winners win.
I got a lot of
Winners
prizes.
win a lot. Winners win as many times as winners want.
Okay, so Karina. Karina says she's got bingo on 174.
174. All right, let's see.
It's kind of fun, right?
That's a negative, my lady.
Okay, sorry about that.
You gotta get 5 in a row.
Chanel says she's got bingo on 4204.
That's a negative. They gotta be 5 in a row.
Okay, yeah,
5 in a row.
So
Can
5
be
down, 5 across, 5 vertical.
Sideways.
Okay. Adelie's close. She's got one more to go. So sugilite is sometimes pronounced sugilite or sugilite, because it was actually a Japanese geologist who discovered sugilite. They were mining for manganese, and they discovered this beautiful purple mineral in the mine in South Africa. And so sugilite, turns out, is an ore of manganese, and so it grows with manganese. It's very healing for the central nervous system, really powerful, especially if you're like me and have MS or fibro or lupus or any of our super fun central nervous diseases. That's a powerful stone for you to work with. Sugilite or sugilite, if you hear it. Because I think it's sugi or suji in Japanese, sugilite. Suji or sugi.
The card numbers are on the cards.
Okay, so we need to keep going.
Okay, here we go. Number 6.
That's right, Camellia. Okay.
Yellow fluorite.
Yellow fluorite.
Ooh.
Do I know how many stones there are in the world? No.
A lot. A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
And what keeps me going is, I'm sure there's ones we don't know about yet. Every year they estimate on MnDAT that there's 2 to 6 new minerals discovered and named each year. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but it kind of keeps me excited because every year there's some new pocket or formation. Maybe not so much in 2020 because 2020, but you know.
We have a bingo winner. It's Haley R.
Yay!
Halleer.
Hi, Haley. Congratulations, Haley.
Bingo card 652. 5 in a row. Across the middle.
Haley is winning the
Bam.
kyanite with, you want to show it one more time? The kyanite with the pyrite specimen. Congratulations, Haley.
Kyanite in pyrite.
The most special piece of kyanite I have ever seen is coming home to you. And I love that. Congratulations. Yay! So this
see
is
that
this
little
is
guy
what it's
right
like.
in there?
Yeah, it's really neat. It's a beautiful piece. I'm really happy for you, Haley.
Congratulations.
Okay. So if you didn't win, you can play that card again. You can play all your cards again. And we can keep going.
We gotta keep going.
Okay.
So, all right. So now that we've had a winner and everybody kind of gets a feel for how to play, remember, as in live bingo, you know, in the
Churches.
church or nursing home or wherever they. Oh, I
It
don't
was always
know.
church for me. Although there was like a weird place my mom took me.
Isn't it like community centers?
It was my mom took me to some. I mean, I love you, Mom, if you're watching, but she took me to a really weird place.
You sit here. Mommy's gonna go play the slots.
No, but all I remember. So I remember having my little card, and I don't even, you know, it's hard for me to focus for very long. So I got bored, and then I got lost, and I ended up in the cafeteria, and they had weird cake. And I remember, there was like a big sheet cake, and they cut them into pieces like that big, and I wanted one, and it cost money, and I remember my mom said no. Although I think she ended up buying me a piece of the weird cake to like make me shut up so that we could finish our bingo.
Eat your cake. So
anyway.
Now, as with real
clear
bingo,
your cards. Clear your cards.
As with real bingo, it's the first person to say bingo. Okay, so it's not just getting 5 across, 5 down, and 5 diagonal. You got to be the first person, bingo, to shout, right, or to type in this case. So what you want to do is clear these cards, take all your chip stones and sage leaves or whatever, bay leaves, whatever the thing is, cannabis you're using to mark your stones.
They must have a lot of cannabis if they're using it to mark their stones.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
that's
it's been
amazing.
a long quarantine.
Yeah.
Stock up.
Okay. Yeah, she said no to the cake at first.
Yeah.
I don't think it was very good, I'll tell you.
Sheriff Mom.
Yeah, I know.
All right, you want to pick the next prize?
Yeah, let's do that.
While I update the system to go to the next round.
Okay, this is a really special prize.
Ooh. We're going bigly.
I've got some big, juicy prizes tonight.
Bigly. You gotta raise it up.
Can you guys hear that? Can you let me know if you can hear it? No? Just clanking it against the thing doesn't count as playing it. Can you hear? Okay. This is a very powerful quartz tuning fork. I don't know if you can hear the sound. It makes my whole hand shake. These are being made for Sage Goddess. I'm very
See if they can hear it again.
happy to tell you. Let me try it. It's loud in my ear, but I don't know if you can hear it.
Can you hear it? Listen closely. Oh yeah, see?
That's why I married him.
Yeah. That's not why she married me.
Well, it's one of the reasons I married him. Okay. Could you hear it that time? Okay. So these are being made for Sage Goddess. So in a purple case, no less. So
Of course.
you're going to get, this is going to come to you with the striker over one of the arms in your bag, and it zips right up so that you can travel with it.
Why doesn't it have white lettering on it?
Well, ours will when they're done.
Oh.
This was just the prototype for me to test it and make sure it was good enough.
Mm.
So I said yes, and instead of keeping it, I'm giving it to you. So these are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of bucks, as I like to say.
Bucks.
But I don't have any for purchase right now. They're only for giveaway. So good luck. The next winner is going to get a quartz tuning fork. It'll become your new favorite thing. Seriously, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. So good luck.
How do you know that, Denise?
What?
The paging purple bird.
I don't know. We've said that before.
Have we?
Yeah, Purple Bird is my code name.
That's her code name.
Like if we're in a store, he's actually had me paged in a store before. Like I'll be somewhere because I get lost.
She gets lost. Actually, well, I lose her. I don't know that she's lost. I think she knows where she is.
I'm not lost,
but I don't know where she is.
I hide from him, and I've actually had him page me in stores. Purple Bird,
Purple
your
Bird
husband,
to customer service,
your
please.
husband is at the front, Purple Bird, and I'm in the store going, fuck. So anyway, Purple Bird, hashtag Purple Bird. Okay. And then I just go and hide somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
She usually strolls out with a big old cart full of stuff.
Well, back when we could.
Yeah, time's up.
Okay. You ready?
All right.
I forgot what note it's tuned to. I'd have to get my tune around
G sharp.
stuff. And no, I'm sorry. It is tuned, and I don't know what it's tuned to. But you can use your tuning app when it comes to you. I should have known that and written it down, and I didn't. My bad.
She needs a bell around her neck. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that.
My other nickname is Flight Risk.
Yes. Yes, that is definitely.
No, seriously, my other nickname is Flight Risk.
That's more so Zoe than
my moon is in Sagittarius. Really. As soon as other countries will accept people from the U.S. to travel to them, I'm on a plane. 2024? I'm on a plane so fast your head will spin, and I don't think I'm going to be back in the U.S. for about 2 months.
Speaking of spin, are you spinning the wheel? Or
we will, but we got to play bingo.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
A440.
Okay, but you got to call a stone.
Oh.
Okay, get your cards ready, honey.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, clear up the cards. Get ready. Here we go. Game round number 2.
Teresa, it's the tuning fork. If you're just joining now, it is a quartz tuning fork you're playing for, and it's a good one. So get ready.
All right, here we go. Round number 2. Call number 1. Sodalite.
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 I like sodalite. Sodalite's a great stone. Oh yeah, Canada's on my list. No, seriously. I'm going to head north and then east, and y'all will see me a little bit later. I got to head to Canada first, and then I gotta keep moving. And then to New Zealand. Oh, did you say that already?
Oh.
Okay. Well.
It's got a little hole. You don't have to take the thing off.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't trust it.
I trust it more than I trust myself.
Oh, I don't trust
not
that.
to spill it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for New Zealand. That is your reminder as well to drink if you are
yes.
If you're here more for the drinking game than the bingo, that was your little hinty hint. Okay, sodalite. So sodalite is the stone that releases fear. And so they call it the dream catcher stone. It's a good one to have in your kids' rooms. It's the first crystal I gave my kids when they were little, because both of my kids had trouble sleeping. Nick, not as much. Nick, pretty much, if he's somewhere at 9 p.m. and his head hits the pillow, he's pretty much going to sleep. Zoe is into club until about 2 a.m. every night.
That girl is in the club. In fact, she's as in the club as the animals in the backyard right now.
No, everybody's in the club right now.
Yeah.
So we've pretty much given up. We just go to bed and wish her well. You know what I mean? See you in the morning. But it's hard for her to wake up because she's in the club.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you have 2 kids, you know how this goes. One of your kids is guaranteed not to sleep. I hate to break this to you if you haven't had children yet. If you want a good sleeper, try for just 1 kid and don't have any more. And if you get lucky, then you were very successful. So sodalite is the stone that helps to prevent nightmares, which, Zoe complained that she couldn't sleep because of the sparklies in her room when she was little, because she was seeing spirits, and now she complains that she can't sleep because there's people in the walls. So there's always a thing with Zoe.
Okay. And just in her defense, and full disclosure, we did put sparkle in her paint, in her wall.
Yeah, but
so
that's not what she
It does
meant,
sparkle, And then, again, in her defense, there was an animal crawling around in the wall.
There was a rat in the wall.
So I'm just saying, like, she's not totally making it up, but she's also not working with us to try and go to bed, you know?
Okay. But, so once we found out that there was actually a rat in the wall, then she was like, it's not a rat. Because she's a Pisces with a Scorpio moon, so it has to be this very, like, it's not a rat, it's the people in the walls. And I'm just like, okay, it's the people in the walls. Anyway, this is our life, so welcome to it.
You're welcome.
Okay, so anyway, Sodalite, if you have a normal person, child, will help them fall asleep.
I love that. Courtney Dow, too much talking. Courtney, if you have ever been a part of anything we've done, talking is just a part of it. So sorry.
Yeah, I actually do try to talk a little bit less, but
day and night.
I talk a lot.
Each word more useless than the last.
This is why I told you last week. My dream when I was young, I didn't tell anybody this, but my dream when I was young was to be a host on QVC or HSM. I thought I would have been really good at it because I like the things that they have, and I also like to talk to people.
I like naps and wine that leads to naps.
Molly's like, next stone? No, thank you. And we do appreciate those of you who keep us on task.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, stone number 2. Smoky quartz.
Smoky quartz.
All right, now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to talk.
Get a nice chunk of smoky quartz and, yeah.
Honestly,
clear the energy.
I miss going out in public because I miss, I'm the person who talks to the people in line at the grocery store and stuff.
Smoky quartz.
Oh, so smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is brown quartz. It is natural. And the legend of smoky quartz is that it used to be clear, but it turned brown because it took all the yucky energy out of your field and it was holding it away from you. So that's the legend of smoky quartz. Smoky quartz, actually, I just gave a piece to a friend of mine because her friend is having a double mastectomy. She's going through breast cancer. And so she has to go through chemo. So anytime anybody has to go through chemo, smoky quartz is the #1 stone that I recommend. It's really good for transmuting unwanted energy, and that can also come from medical treatments or medication that you take. So I like smoky quartz. I think it's underestimated in the mineral family.
Actually, some of the most beautiful stones I've ever seen have been smoky
We have
quartz.
you should show them. They're really good at showing. Check that out. And you don't think you had a chance to look at that.
I did not.
Look at the inclusion on his chin.
No, that's what I'm looking at.
That's a rad piece.
Dude, this is not. I'm sorry. This is staying.
I think it's a nice piece to give away tonight.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm giving it to myself.
Okay.
And let me show you why.
Okay.
So it's smoky quartz skull. And you wouldn't think, it's, there's not much going on there. But look at the chin on that. It's almost like
He's got teeth.
third row of teeth or something like that.
He has dientes. Look at that.
Hang on. Now, what I want to show, if I can, is I take this guy and I lift up. Do you
He's got
see
something
that?
going on there.
That's a whole bunch of chlorite in there.
It is. Is it rutilated?
It's not rutilated.
Yeah, Dave's the rutilated, checker king.
But this is super rad.
I know. Sherry's like, you're such a tease, It's okay, don't worry, I've got rad stuff tonight, so if he takes that off the block. But here's the thing, that's your one thing you get to do that with tonight.
And
I
it's
don't wanna play
self-healed.
that. Yeah.
You see that in there?
Yeah. I was ready to give it tonight.
You trying to paint me out to be something less than something nice? I'll put it right there, and he'll be staring. Ooh! I put it on the computer. The computer's got these LED lights that light up.
Pink.
So now it's like a pinkish purple because it just glows.
Okay. Well, anyway, smoky quartz.
Smoky quartz. Next one.
That's his only piece he gets to do that with tonight.
I don't know. I reserve the right.
No.
Scolecite.
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 Did you see the scolecite generators we had today at sagegoddess.com? Holy moly. Crazy prices on those.
Scolecite.
So scolecite is a member of what's known as the Synergy 12. And that's a term. That's not my term. That's Robert Simmons' term.
Father rules, Dave.
I
set them. I don't follow them.
You mostly do.
I mostly do.
Yeah. So Robert Simmons called the 12 ascension stones, the Synergy 12, and Scolecite is one of those stones. And Scolecite, of those Synergy 12, is the ascension stone. It is for your spiritual development. Scolecite and Phenakite are the two stones that really, it's like a fast forward button. It really pushes you past limitations. I was showing, when I was live today on Facebook, I don't know if you saw me, but I took you guys around the room today and I actually showed you my altar at the entry here, and it's got a piece of Scolecite. Because I wanted to have one stone that was sort of like upper chakra ascension, and then there's a big black garnet over there, which is really like an anchoring stone. So, Scolecite. It's one of my favorites. Comes from India. It's a member of the zeolite. We talked a lot about the zeolites last time.
I like the zeolites.
Yeah, Dave has a zeolite addiction. What's going on with Kathy? Hold on. She said, "Can I ask for prayers? My fiance had a heart attack last night and just got back from seeing him in the ICU."
Hope he recovers.
Yeah, we'll hold a space for you, Kathy. If you have a ruby, I work with a lot of people around the world, and you probably know, and heart attacks come up. And I've been called upon quite a few times for crystal healing for heart attacks, including for friends and family. So, ruby and chlorite, as well as rhodochrosite and chrysoprase. Those are the 4 stones that are really powerful for heart healing. And I mean like physical cardiac heart healing as well as emotional healing. So Kathy, just know that we're holding the space. Yeah, I can go get one of the Scolecite generators and show it to you while you pull up the next stone.
The next card is Aventurine.
I'll be right back.
Now, we've done Aventurine before, so we don't have to give the whole history of Aventurine.
Well, I can talk about it now.
No. Well, you get the Scolecite. But Aventurine is the next stone.
Yeah. We did talk about Aventurine already. So yeah, these are the, I'll let Dave show you, there's 2 different sizes of these, but they're really cool. We had these made, these are called the Infinite Generator Series, and Scolecite was the new one that we just launched today.
Pretty rad.
So don't go order it now, but they are on the website.
Look at that, semi-translucent. You see that? Ooh.
This is the Enter to Win for
I'm like
tomorrow,
holding it up
by the way.
to one of our lights here because the light shines through it just a touch.
Yeah, it's kind of neat actually how the light comes through.
You see that?
Oh, that is neat.
Right?
That looks like a sponge.
Right.
Doesn't it?
I'm gonna try. Oh.
I have a flashlight over there if you
Oh
want to grab
yeah.
it.
I saw it over here. Oh,
I've
there it
actually
is.
never seen it lit up.
I've
like that
never
before.
seen it lit up like that.
It's
All
actually
right,
pretty
you
cool.
ready? Ready for something neat? Look at that. Can you see how the light's kind of passing through it a little bit?
I've never seen it with a flashlight through it before. It's actually really cool. That's Scolecite. Not neat. It looks like coral. A lot of people confuse Scolecite with coral because it looks like it.
Isn't that
But
rad?
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Steph
pretty-
needs 2 more to get bingo.
All right. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the cool stones.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Malachite.
Malachite.
I'm sure we've got a piece of malachite over here.
Should have a couple in there. Malachite's a great one. Malachite's another good heart stone too. The 4 for heart attacks, one more time, are chlorite, ruby, rhodochrosite, and chrysoprase. That's your heart attack set, heart healing, heart health set. It's really true. My dad had some heart problems a couple years ago. Those are the stones I worked with. One of our best friends had a heart attack, and I was the first person actually that his wife called to go and meet them at the hospital, and I brought those stones to him. So anyway, they really do work, and they both recovered beautifully. So keep your stones with you.
Malachite.
Malachite. So malachite comes from the Republic of the Congo in Africa. It's a green stone, but it's an ore of copper. It actually grows with chrysocolla, cuprite,
Yeah.
and those minerals in the sort of the green-blue family. It's a beautiful stone. Malachite is a stone of the divine feminine. It heals the feminine body. So, if anybody ever has problems of the uterus, cervix, ovaries, anything like that, or is having a hysterectomy, it's also the doula stone. It's supposed to help with pain in childbirth. My pain in childbirth was wicked, but I was not holding malachite. So I can't attest to that one way or the other. Not so much good for travel, but what's good for travel? You want to have crazy lace agate. That's the safe travel stone. And that comes from Mexico. Crazy lace is like everybody agrees that's the safe travel stone for you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one.
Mm-hmm.
Red jasper.
Oh, I love red jasper.
Red jasper.
Mm-hmm. So Jasper comes in lots of colors.
Not really a song for that.
It gets weird. That could be our God, it's weird, thing later.
Do we have a God? It's weird.
Yeah, I mean malachite is water soluble, but I will say you don't want to use it as a pleasure tool.
What?
Well, they're talking about.
Don't go taking a bath with it, okay?
Yeah, but if you have a piece of tumbled malachite, it's not going to hurt you. You don't want to sit and inhale powdered malachite, but I honestly don't know anybody who even has the capacity to do that.
We have a bingo.
Do we?
Bingo 2109.
Who's that?
And that is
Jennifer Gardner.
Yep.
Congratulations,
Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner is getting a quartz tuning fork. Congratulations, girl. I am very happy for you. As I open it the wrong way. It's actually not closed. So this is your tuning fork.
Congratulations.
When you get it, so let me show you the my favorite things to do with a quartz tuning fork. You want to bring it up over the sides of your head. Then you want to, and always strike it in the middle. Don't strike it at the bottom. Don't strike it at the top. You can actually break it. Okay? In the middle.
Good to know.
And then against your third eye. It's super buzzy. And then you want to do it at your heart. Instant heart chakra balancing and alignment. I also like to, when I'm working with clients, to put it on their wrists. I once had someone who had carpal tunnel and said that this really helped with their pain.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can really feel it.
So, congratulations.
Congrats.
Good for you, yeah. Someone else had bingo first.
Our team calls it in the order in which they see it. And that's the
Yeah,
first
we
one
have
they
to go
shot.
with Team SG's observations because
Sometimes you have live chat, sometimes you have top chat, so.
Yeah, we do our best, but Team SG calls it because that's one of their tasks is to make sure everything is in the correct order. So it may actually look like someone was ahead of that person in your feed, but in their feed, it may not have looked like that. So just know.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you, Jen Gardner.
I think it's time for the wheel,
Okay.
don't you?
Well, everybody's saying that Rochelle Hollow got it first. So why don't we spin the wheel for Rochelle? Can we do
Okay,
that?
we can do that.
Okay, Rochelle. You want to do it?
All right, you gotta give it a real spin.
Spin that wheel.
Ready? We gotta hold it, right? So
Okay.
it doesn't fly
Yeah,
off.
it's not the sturdy
It's not the
base.
sturdy one.
Well, we're gonna drink in your honor.
Yes.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to you. It's also kind of hits on the awkward silence.
Yeah, it became an awkward moment of silence, but such are drinking games.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with round 3, shall we?
Round 3. Here we go.
Okay.
Bingo.
Amory wants to know more about the wheel. The wheel is courtesy of Amazon Prime, and I think it's great, and Dave does not.
I do not.
And so that's what you need to know.
But I want to make use of it because I put it together.
I do have another skull. Should I go get it? I have another quartz skull, and it's special.
Let's see. We got
Okay.
stuff.
I do have another skull.
We got a lot
So
of cool
never
prizes.
fear.
Yeah.
And that little skull has been in my collection for a long time.
A lot of cool prizes.
Okay, Crystal wants to do a fast round, which I think means less talky, more action.
I agree.
So I'm not going to talk so much, and we're going to go really fast.
Game. Call number 1. Amber.
Amber.
Amber. Amber. Amber. Clear off your cards. Round 3.
Oh,
Amber.
what's the prize?
I don't know. You got to pick it. Amber.
The juiciest Lemurian quartz
It
cluster
is super
I've ever seen.
clear. It's a wowza.
Now I'm shutting up.
Wow, look at that, you guys.
That's the shaman portal on this is going to blow your mind.
I
I
mean-
those of you who know, you know.
Wow.
I've never brought you a clearer Lemurian quartz cluster.
Wow.
It's a city. Okay, now I'm going to shut up. Ready, Amber?
Amber. Shh. Zip it. Aventurine.
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 I just want to say Okay, so
Nope.
good luck, fertility, and new opportunities.
Up. Zip. Zip.
So hard for me.
Number 3. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Check your cards, people. This chat should be super slow because you should all be looking at your cards. You can't have bingo. We've only called 3.
If I have to shut up, you can't talk.
Yeah.
Or you can't type. We all have to behave ourselves.
Smoky quartz. Come on, Team SG, you're behind. There you go. Wake up.
I don't know what number 1 was. Aventurine was number 2 and Smoky Quartz was number 3.
Amber, Aventurine, Smoky quartz.
Okay, Linda wants us to slow down.
Well, you guys said speed up.
Maybe I should talk some more.
Nope. Too fast.
I see you, Sandy.
Just trying to think. The people smoking cannabis before right now are like, this is way too fast, man. Way too fast.
Sandy, Ruby or Ruby Zoicide would be really good for her. I see you.
Amber, Aventurine, Smoky quartz. Here we go. Sunstone.
Sunstone.
Sunstone. Sunstone. Sunstone. Dave, chill. You said to speed it up.
I know. I'm only going to be quiet this round, so go ahead and enjoy the silence, because I'm going to be talky talker man when this is over.
All right.
We'll talk about Amber later. I'm sure she'll come up again in our travels tonight. I have a lot to say about Amber.
Amber.
Amber?
Right.
Thank you, Monica. She's like, I'm smoking and it's still slow.
All right, Sunstone, and now the next one, number 5, turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
Turquoise.
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 I'm like in the process of writing a song about turquoise.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Andrea says she has bingo. What's your card number?
Give me a card number, girl.
You say bingo and your card number.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trish, I'm so happy. Yay. Thank you for updating me. I've been praying for you, girl. Oh, it's such good news. Mm-hmm. I'm celebrating with you. Cheers to you tonight. Raising the glass. Mm-hmm.
Who was it there that called bingo? Give her 1 second to give us her card number.
Hold on. Queen Galindo. Did we get her card number?
No, we haven't gotten her card number. So we got to go to the next person who gave their card number, which is Ricky Stillman. Bingo, 2044.
2044. You checking?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a winner.
Oh, Ricky. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You
she
get
gets the Lemurian Quartz Cluster.
It's amazing.
It's beautiful, Ricky. You are going to love it. So Lemurian Quartz comes from Minas Gerais, Brazil, and it has these lines on it that are called the Stairway to Heaven or the Staircase to Heaven. Dave can show you what those lines look like. What's really cool about this cluster is the lines are so defined. Yeah, so this is Ricky. Congratulations. We're so happy for you. Those are the lines. And they feel like Braille. Like when you run your finger over it, you can really feel it. And so the legend is that when the Lemurian civilization fell, and this would have been thousands of years ago, right? That the priests and the priestesses knew that they weren't going to make it. And so they infused or inscribed all of their wisdom and their teachings into those lines. And so it said that we were meant to find them now. It said that if you feel connected to Lemurian Quartz or if you win a piece like this, that it was meant for you. And in meditation, you should sit and touch those lines and see what messages come through for you. So, Ricky, I think this was meant for you.
Congratulations. That's a super cool piece.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
And the
for
clarity
you.
on that is just
It's
like,
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we really tried to choose pretty pieces for tonight. I hope that you will love them.
Do we have to pick somebody first or no?
Yeah. Did it land on giveaway?
It landed on giveaway.
Okay, you get to choose somebody.
Oh, I don't want to choose. You choose.
No, you get to choose.
I'm not a good chooser. You're a better chooser.
No, but you're okay.
No, you're a better chooser. You
Giveaway time. Going back up in the feed to see what I got. Yeah.
We're going to choose somebody to give something away to.
Okay. Well, that was a nice thing of Poe Allen to say. Thank you for that. I'm also really lucky to have him.
Damn straight.
That's true. Okay. Kate Martin. You there, Kate Martin? I feel connected to you in this moment, Kate Martin.
Who are you going to give Miss Kate? Kate Martin.
What am I going to give Kate?
Kate is going to get...
I have 2 shells tonight.
Ooh. Oh.
And so this is actually a shell. I was gifted a shell from a dear friend of mine, from this woman on Etsy, and I fell in love with the woman's shop, and so I decided to support her by going in and buying a shell for our bingo. So this is a handmade shell. It's signed by the artist, and Dave can show you. And I'll leave the little tag so that you know who the artist is. And so, Kate, I'm going to send you this beautiful peacock shell.
That's beautiful, huh?
And I hope you love it. I'm going to send you some smudges in there too, Kate. I'll send you some white sage.
She did it on the back like that.
And some Palo Santo. Isn't that pretty? So that when you sit it down, it sits correctly. So congratulations, Kate. That's a very lucky thing.
That's a pretty shell.
Isn't it pretty? That. So anyway, I'm going to put it back in the little gift box. The woman's shop, her name is Artist Mary. Artist Mary, but it's Artist Mary. Anyway, she's a sweetie pie. I had really sweet connection with her on Etsy, and like I said, you'll fall in love with her little shop if you check it out. And I love supporting other artists. You know, I really do. And she's a sweet pea, good person, in addition to a great artist. So congratulations, Kate.
Congrats, Kate.
Yeah, I've got so many cute things tonight, so just stay tuned. I got a lot up my sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Her heart is in that art, Amy. I agree with you. You can tell when an artist really has her heart in it. And she's just the sweetest pea of a woman. She really is, so congratulations. Yay! She's excited. Good. I'm glad. Well, all of your prizes will be mailed to you this coming week, so you'll have them all very soon. Okay.
Barbara is working hard. I just want to mention that. I appreciate that.
Barbara's doing a great job tonight so far.
So far, so good. Trying to stay out of trouble.
There's always room for Barbara to take a turn.
Yeah, and it happens quick.
Okay. So now we'll do a hybrid round where it's not super fast, but it's also not talker men too much. So I will do a mild amount of teaching, since some of you are here for the teaching.
Don't go listen to know-it-all teacher.
New Zealand, I'm ready for that.
All right, so clear off your cards. It's round number 4.
Yeah. Are you guys having fun? Is this working for you? Everything's okay? If there is anything that isn't working for you, please give us feedback. When we do this for you, we do it for us too, because otherwise we would just be sitting around watching TV. And like, I don't know, this is better.
I would definitely be watching.
This is better. Do I have any stickers? No. I do have a bomb cupcake downstairs waiting for me though when this is all over. I'm gonna eat it. I'm PMSing so bad. I just want chocolate or a cupcake or like, I just want somebody to open my mouth and just pour chocolate into my mouth. I'm so looking forward to not going through PMS anymore in a year or 2. I'm so excited about that.
So,
okay. Anyway,
clear off your cards. Here we go, round number 4.
Awkward.
And that was not awkward silence. That was awkward.
We should have a category TMI, where Athena gives you too much information about her cycles.
That's all of bingo. That's the whole shebang.
Downstairs, I have a chocolate cupcake. I did order half a dozen yesterday.
Zoe and I had ice cream today.
I have a lemon that's really been calling my name today, I have to say. Even though I'm more of a chocolate girl at this particular time of the month, that lemon one really smells good.
Number 1, Tiger's Eye.
Tiger's Eye!
Tiger's Eye.
Okay, Tiger's Eye. Yeah, Tiger's Eye is a good one. Now, Tiger's Eye, gets short shrift because it's common, right? So people are like, oh, Tiger's Eye. But you gotta fall in love with Tiger's Eye all over again.
I like Tiger's Eye. Blue Tiger's Eye.
Ooh, we had the bracelets today.
Yeah, those are killer.
Yeah, we have amazing Blue Tiger's Eye bracelets at sagegoddess.com right now.
I like the blue and I like the red.
See, I like the gold.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm a gold. Well, because it's sacred to Athena.
Why is it sacred to Athena?
It's the stone of wisdom, justice, and right outcomes. So if you ever go through any legal disputes or anything like that, Tiger's Eye is the stone. In fact, it's really the only stone that they say balances the scales of justice. So Tiger's Eye is a good stone to have. It is my stone, not mine, but I'm named after the goddess of wisdom in the Greek tradition. So anyway, I'm the gold Tiger's Eye person. I do like the blue for intuitive development because it is really good for your intuition.
And because it's blue.
Eye. Yeah. Did you get one of those? Yeah, Janine got one. They're really pretty. Feed us behind and really fast. I know, Deanna. Yeah, did you get one? Yeah, they're really pretty. And the Tiger's Eye bracelets, you'll see when you get them, take it out in the light. Like I was showing you, not in great light today, and they're pretty. But when you get them out in the natural light, ooh, they almost look like sapphires, like star sapphires. They're really beautiful. So anyway, love Tiger's Eye.
All right, so
See,
that was number 1.
I'm talking a little less. Move along, Barbara.
Son of a aventurine. Aventurine.
Aventurine.
Aventurine.
We talked about aventurine.
Do 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 do. Aventurine. Do 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 do. Aventurine. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I think that would have been an awkward.
I
thing.
had to finish it. Seriously.
It's best just to let him finish,
best,
Clark.
Best to let him finish.
That's a movie quote. We're really getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes,
Aventurine.
we are.
My favorite color of aventurine is green. And I will tell you something. We actually had a moment earlier this year where we couldn't get aventurine.
Yeah.
I know it's weird.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a tumbled stone. I couldn't get a sphere.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a generator. I couldn't get a palm stone. And I literally was like, and then now we have it in stock, but not as much as we usually do. We always think of stones as being like this unending resource, but one of the things that I like to remind people is they are natural resources. You can't just go grow more, So anyway, can we show you aventurine? We probably have a piece on there.
No. It'll take too long. It's like she's got 18 trays under this bed.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot under there. But aventurine is kind of like that. It's like a grass green stone. Sometimes people confuse it with jade, but the way to tell them apart, jade is often more translucent, more opaque, kind of less opaque than aventurine. They hide when you're looking for them. You can't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, when I get up next time, I'll go get something sexy at aventurine and do a little show and tell for you.
All right, here we go. You ready? Pyrite.
So how do we choose the stones? The program does it automatically.
I press a button.
It randomizes it so that it's not us choosing. Does that make sense? So it's all randomized from the system, which makes it more fair.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see under that bed? Under that bed's sexy town. Honestly, Zoe goes in there, and I don't blame her.
It's like, see feet hanging out.
Yeah, we should trade places, because that way I could get the stones and things. No, but you need to pick
This is my better side.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep, we did. I was a graduate student, and he was an undergrad.
So Zoe was telling us just the other night that she learned in science class, or was it social studies?
Wait, did we choose a prize for this one? We did not.
No.
Okay.
That she learned in social studies that they originally learned to start fires with a fungus and pyrite.
Mm-hmm. Well, pyrite was growing on the fungus. Was this Paleolithic? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was
what
like
the period
Paleolithic.
was.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah. I was like halfway paying attention, then I heard her say pyrite.
And I was like, wait.
I'm like an animal. I'm like, wait, what?
What'd you talk about? What are you saying? Look at this little guy.
That is a pink amethyst generator. It's beautiful. Stay stands up by itself. I mean, it's a full-on pink amethyst geode, and they cut it flat on the bottom. This is a heart healer and a bringer of love. It is natural pink amethyst.
Pretty piece.
Mm-hmm.
Sparkly.
It's sweet. It's sweet, and it's pretty on the back too. There's like an additional like geode kind of cave on the side of it on the back. It's so
She's
pretty.
got a little junk in the trunk.
She's holding it down. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that's pink amethyst from Brazil. It's natural. There's pink, green, and purple amethyst, but it's not common. So yeah, really special. So that's the price for this round.
Next stone, lepidolite. Lepidolite.
Oh, I like lepidolite. There's lepidolite.
Lepidolite. This just happens to be sitting here.
Yeah, this is my lepidolite sphere from one of our gem sales. I kept that one because it spoke to me. Lepidolite, I've told this story so many times. My favorite story about lepidolite, you can mine it just north of San Diego. You can go yourself, or at least you used to be able to. And we were there mining because there's an active tourmaline mine there, and lepidolite grows with tourmaline. And we were there, and it was toward the end of the day, and these trucks pulled up, and they all said Merck on the side, like the pharmaceutical company. And they kind of rushed us out that day. And I was talking to the guy, and he's like, yeah, they're here to mine lepidolite for lithium pills. So lithium and lepidolite are the same thing. Lepidolite is micanized lithium. So that's why it's the #1 stone for anxiety and depression. If you're depressed or anxious, that is the number one stone.
Don't go chewing on it. It's not.
Yeah, don't
it,
suck it and bite it and I mean, you don't have to do that. Just it will do enough just by being around you.
All right, stone number 5. Here we go.
That's right.
Ocean jasper.
Ocean jasper.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
That's the other sphere.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Leo has a that's Leo's sphere. My lion.
Just happen to have that sitting here as well. And we live in a house full of rocks.
Those are the 2 spheres that I have next to me all day, every day. Because ocean jasper
Little
brings
druzy
happiness.
window.
This is the stone of happiness. And lepidolite eases anxiety. So I figure as long as I'm not stressed and I'm happy, kind of the rest of everything will work itself out. Yeah, so anyway, I was kind of pissed that day that Merck was there and they made us leave. But at the same time, I was like, it's kind of cool knowing that the pills from the pharmaceutical company are actually made of real lepidolite.
1, 2, 3, 6. We have a bingo, potential bingo. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 6. Congratulations, Ashley Rosenwinkel.
Yay, Ashley! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
You got the pink amethyst generator.
That was pretty quick.
That's a lot of love and healing coming your way. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, do you like ocean jasper? I think we all kind of have a thing for ocean jasper. There was a time where people got tired of it, but I think that time has passed. It is a really special stone, and at least at the beginning,
there's not a ton of it.
There's not. Well, I mean, and people debate that, but there really isn't that much of it, and especially not the super
not
nice
the good quality.
And the other thing is, at least originally, most of the mines were operated by women in Madagascar, so it was kind of a cool thing. Kind of made you feel like you were supporting a female-led industry too. So the happiness stone, and I think of pink amethyst kind of the same way as being a happiness stone.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Okay, is it time to spin the wheel?
Time to spin the wheel. Here we go. Ready?
I'm nervous. Dave tells a joke. New Zealand.
I didn't really prepare for this.
You've got a couple of good ones though.
I do. All right. It's been a while. This is an oldie, but a goodie.
Okay.
I hope I didn't.
I'll still laugh.
I hope I didn't tell this one before.
I'll still laugh.
That'd be super lame.
Yeah. You're younger than I am, so your memory has to be better. Has to be.
That's the only one I remember. Oh, I don't know. All right. So these 3 guys are drinking at a bar.
Is this appropriate?
This one's appropriate.
Okay, good.
Yes, this one's appropriate.
Sometimes he doesn't have a good meter for that.
Sometimes they're not appropriate. Okay. So 3 guys sitting at a bar and drinking pretty heavily. And one guy says he's an architect and then he designed.
# purple bird. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Says he designed the building next door. So they go out and he says, I designed this building. There's a special thing. I designed it. that if you go up to the roof and jump off from one special spot, the airflow will dynamically push you back up to land safely on the roof. And the second guy is just like, what? And the third guy is like, not saying a word. So he says, come on, I'll show you. So they go up to the rooftop, and they go to one corner, and the first guy says, now watch me carefully, I'm going to jump off right from here. And so he jumps off, and he starts to fall, 10th floor, 9th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor, comes back up with a swoop, and lands right on the rooftop. And the second guy goes, oh my God, that is amazing. And the third guy says nothing. The second guy says, I gotta try this. This is incredible. I mean, so he goes to the ledge and he jumps off from the same spot, and 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor, splat. And the third guy looks at the first guy and he says, Superman, you're a jerk when you're drunk.
I love that Candy said you're not Eddie Murphy.
I am definitely not Eddie Murphy.
Listen, I want to set expectations. Nothing tonight's going to really be that caliber. This is a homemade show, and we're extreme amateurs. So I really want to tone down your expectations of what you're going to get tonight. You're up here, and we're right down about here.
Down. Maybe even further.
Right down.
I got a couple miles.
It's good to really keep those expectations
I really hope
low.
we don't land on that again, because that was pretty much that pretty much tapped out my repertoire.
If we do that again, we'll just spin it one more time.
No, then you have to tell a joke.
I don't have any jokes.
Yeah.
We will call Zoe in.
Yeah, don't go throwing stones.
Yeah, no,
Zoe has jokes.
Zoe's really good at jokes. She's always got a joke. Zoe's so funny. In fact, what she wanted for Christmas were joke books, and she did. We got her joke books, and she honestly read them cover to cover. Anyway,
it was a dumb joke.
It was really dumb.
I said dad, not dumb.
It was also dumb.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. How about we play? What are we playing for this time? Pick a sticker.
So I don't know if you saw this today, but I worked kind of hard on it, and I'm very proud of it.
Well, why don't you show it
Okay.
then? Well.
Okay. So some of you may have heard about my slutty shells that I'm getting ready to make.
What?
We're calling them slutty shells or hussy shells. They're shells with crystals. I don't know why we think of that as they're like show-off shells. I don't know. It became a thing. Those of you who were there, you know it's a thing. So this is a new round of bingo. I collect vintage brooches, as we talked about today when I was live, that my kids one day are going to have a really weird garage sale with all my weird stuff. Anyway, this has garnet, ruby, 2 kinds of opal, Ethiopian and Mexican, carnelian, heliodor, bismuth, peridot, amazonite, aquamarine, chrysocolla in quartz, azurite, tanzanite, and Tiffany stone. Isn't it pretty? So anyway, and then this is one of my handmade little bundles.
Sharon just said that joke was Superman.
She's throwing you a bone. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
And we do appreciate you for it. So I put a desert sage bundle in it, and I put one of my little handmade bundles in it, and I put a Palo Santo in it. So this is one of the most special giveaways of the night because I made it myself. And it's very slutty, and I hope you enjoy it.
I don't understand where that comes into.
I don't know, because she's flashy, you know what I mean? Like, she's flashy, she's sassy, she's blingy, she's showing off. She's flashing lights. Anyway, it's not replaceable because there's one of a kind, and I'm really excited for you to have it.
All right.
So you're playing for my magic shell. There's only one like that. I only made one.
All right, so clear your boards. Here we go, round
You
5.
ready? Okay.
And call number 1 is Septarian. Ooh, no, we haven't done Septarian.
What does Septarian mean in Latin? Nothing a teacher loves more than hearing her students. It is a gussy hussy. She's a hussy. It's okay.
Don't go listening to your know-it-all teacher.
What does Septarian mean in Latin? How long have you been with me? What does it mean? Have you learned? I'm waiting. There, Samantha got it. It means cracks. Septaria in Latin means cracks, and so septarian is a cracked mineral. Our ancestors thought that was clever. It is clever. Septarian is actually a blend of calcite and aragonite, and it brings ancient wisdom, structure, organization, and balance. Well done, everyone. I'm very pleased and very proud of you.
I am pleased and I am proud.
Could you please also now choose a stone?
Yeah, that was just reminding me of that quote that I told you about this morning.
Oh, yeah. That was a good quote. What was it again?
That's what I was looking up because I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I was watching the CNN, I was just watching news, and they had this CNN champions, and they were talking about how in Appalachia, there's this fellow, this group that had started like a guitar making business, and they took people in who had who were facing challenges around addiction and such, and they helped teach them how to make guitars. And so this fellow, and it helped help them with their addiction problems by giving them a sense of purpose. And so it was really interesting that one of the best quotes of it was that this fella that making guitars helped them see the flaws and turn them into features. And I thought that was beautiful. So it reminded me when you said the cracks that yeah. And sometimes
see
that's
the flaws and make them into features.
Yeah, and sometimes that's really true of stones, because stones are, I mean, it's not like they're just come off a manufacturer line. A lot of the stones that we come into contact have so much personality that they have flaws, and that's okay, because it's those flaws that really give them character and separate them from the lot. So it's something else. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's really true. I actually think in our community, one of the things I've tried anyway over these 9.25 years now with Sage Goddess is to try to be vulnerable and open about my flaws, so that you guys feel comfortable, because I think that everybody's flawed, and I think the more we can acknowledge those flaws and the challenges that we've been through, we can see our flaws more as features. I really think it's true.
Yeah.
Hi,
All right.
Elizabeth, nice to see you.
Next card, labradorite.
We talked about labradorite. Sure love labradorite. Well, you have a purpose, paradoxical debacle. You have a purpose. The thing is, a lot of people don't realize what their purpose is. Because what I've noticed as a teacher and a professor for a long time is in school, we try to overlook what students are good at and make them work on their challenge areas. Well, you're not good at math, so you should focus more there. Well, you're not good at writing, so you should focus more there. If I could reinvent education in the US, which I'm actually trained to do, but I don't have the energy to do it. The job I really wanted was to be the head of the Department of Education for the US. I think I would do a better job. But anyway, having said that.
Poor Betsy DeVos.
Well,
come on.
Listen, don't get me started. And not on politics, just on the basis of credentials. But anyway, what I want to say about that is, what we actually should do when our kids are very young is figure out what they're good at and spend 12 years completely focusing on that.
So anyway, labradorite was the second stone, and if you haven't ever gotten before purple flash labradorite.
Elizabeth wants me to say her last name. Schutrümpf? Is it Schutrümpf? I don't know what that means in German, but hopefully I pronounced it somewhat correctly.
Anyway,
so
you definitely want to get some with purple flash, and then maybe in your Crystal Masters class, if you haven't already, you should talk about the difference between spectrolite and labradorite on another day that's not today. Next stone.
Okay.
Prehnite. I love prehnite. Especially really gemmy prehnite. That's got like some epidote in it, or some shoots in it.
Prehnite's super magic.
Yeah, prehnite's pretty cool.
Prehnite's the only stone that heals the healer. One of the main questions I'm always asked is, so who do you go to when you need help? And the honest answer is, there's about half a dozen people. 3 of them are just kind human beings that are my friends, and 3 of them are people I pay. When I have problems, those are who I go to. I go to my teachers and I go to my confidants. That is a stone that really shows up in service to and support of healers. And it's the only stone that we really know of that has that unique qualities. Prehnite, the stone that heals the healer. Was that number 3? Yeah. One of my favorites. Comes from Africa and also from China. I prefer the African to the Chinese.
All right, another great stone coming up. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stone number 4 in this round is lapis. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli.
I love lapis.
It's a cool stone, heavy stone. Why? Well, because of the pyrite in it. And that
Pyrite is kryptonite. I like that.
deep blue in there is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, the most famous story of lapis, which is in my crystal lore book, which I might be giving a copy away. Crystal lore.
Oh yeah, that we do have in the house. It was Book of Blessings you asked me for the other day, and I could not find a copy to save my life.
This is a book, if you haven't read it yet, I do recommend it. And not just because I wrote it. This is one of the only crystal history books that's out there. Hibiscus Moon was kind enough to blurb it on the back. There just aren't crystal history books out there. And it really took me 6 months to read everything, starting with Pliny the Elder. If you're familiar with Pliny the Elder, I went all the way back to Pliny the Elder. So anyway, I write about lapis in crystal lore. Lapis, when Cleopatra ruled Egypt, was her unique property. There was an active mine in Afghanistan, which was where she was getting her stones from. And she believed it brought her power and prestige and sharpened her intuition and made her, strong. And she actually ground it and wore it as eyeliner. So all of those, statues and everything that you see in the paintings with that big blue flash across her eye was actually ground lapis.
Erica, that's pretty cool. You got a Buddha carved from prehnite. I like that.
Ooh, Erica, I would really love to see a picture of that.
I like that.
I've never seen that. Yeah, so if you have a chance to post that and tag me, I would really like to see that.
Stone number 5. Here we go.
You can find my books on Amazon. Unfortunately, on sagegoddess.com, they're sold out right now. Yeah.
All right, stone number 5. Ready?
This is the prize.
Stone number 5 is... Did you get that? Stone number 5 is...
Can you not be weird about it? It's weird. What did you...
Sorry, I'm being a punk. Stone number 5 is moonstone.
I'm glad, me too. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm gonna sign the book and write you a letter. Whoever wins that. That's one of the giveaways for tonight. Mm-hmm. So they want us to repeat the stones one more time. Can you go through them one more time?
All right. So
number 1 was Septarian.
2 labradorite.
3 is prehnite.
4 is lapis lazuli.
And 5 is moonstone.
Moonstone.
Moonstone is the same stone family as labradorite and larvikite. That family is called the feldspar family, and is characterized by this light play across the surface. It's known as chatoyancy. And so, like when you turn moonstone, you turn larvikite, you turn labradorite, you see that kind of light play across the surface.
Rebecca's like, jerk. The other one's like, I'm a lip reader. Melissa.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Probably not having siblings as a young child.
It's true. He didn't have siblings, and so I'm constantly like, I don't want to be your sister.
I do have half siblings, but like I was much older. I didn't grow up with them, so.
No, I have 2 siblings that I grew up with, and if that happened to you, I'm the middle child, and it was just constantly like, she got away with murder, and he was a jerk. I love them both, but
All right.
Yeah.
Nobody's got a bingo. Kathy Eastman says she's got bingo. What's your card number, Kathy?
All right, Kathy. You must
no pressure, but you have 10
win.
seconds to type in your card number.
Mm-hmm. Stone 4 was lapis. People are like calling out doppelgangers for you tonight.
Who's Frankie Muniz?
Muniz, I think?
Muniz?
I don't know. I think you've been told that before.
I don't know. Alright, I don't see your card number.
Yeah, if you go to my author page on Amazon, you can get all the books there.
All right.
Prices are really good.
I'm going to move on in 3, 2.
Anybody else? No? Yeah?
Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, why don't we take a small break after this? Would you guys be down for that? Because I think we're probably going to go till 7:30.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, we'll spin the wheel afterwards.
Okay.
All right, next card. Of course. Aventurine. Aventurine.
This happened last time too with Zeolite. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
remember
and
that?
Zeolite.
Zeolite, get excited. Aventurine.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, Kimberly wants a pee break. It's weird that I don't need pee breaks during our, like, I just keep going. I don't know what it is. I pee after. It's weird that we're talking about that right now.
We've called 6 so far.
We've called 6.
365.
So once again, Septarian, Labradorite, Prehnite, Lapis, Moonstone, Aventurine.
And we have a bingo with card number 365 from Kate Spix.
Hi, Kate.
Congratulations.
Kate. Very happy for you.
You won the second shell.
You won the second shell. This is the one that I made. I hope you love it. I made it with a lot of love today. The crystals on it are actually really valuable. There's a faceted garnet. There's 2 pieces of opal. And there's a tanzanite on there. But I wasn't thinking about the material value when I made it. I really thought about the energy. So I hope you love it. Made by me for you. Enjoy. And use it in good health. Did you know that abalone is becoming more difficult to find in a sustainable way?
So now's a good time to take a pee break.
If you have to pee.
We're going to stick around here. We're going to spin the wheel
We're
and
gonna
stuff.
spin the wheel, yeah.
But we won't start the next game for at least 3 minutes. So
Actually, it's 6:36. We'll start at 6:40, okay?
Exactly. So you'll have
6:40 Pacific
3
time.
plus minutes here to go pee. And then we'll start at 6:40, okay? So we'll spin the wheel in just a second. We'll do a little whatever
Yeah, we're going to
comes
play.
up on the
Whatever.
wheel.
We'll do whatever we have to do, and you go pee.
Sounds good.
I can't see you or hear you, so if you take the computer in with you, I mean, we could smudge. I don't know.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm going to do
I
it.
saw you picking up the sage. And I was
Listen,
like,
friend.
Please don't. Please.
Dave doesn't like white sage. It's funny. But he loves a good Palo Santo.
I love me some Palo Santo.
This is Palo with Opoponax, one of the infused sticks that we make. So I'm sending a little bit of that to you. I'm going to inhale because the smoke is antibacterial and antimicrobial and antifungal. It's just good for it's good for you.
All right. Nobody's doing a dance. Here we go. Crystal reading!
Oh, I get to do a crystal reading for someone. That's my favorite thing to do.
We're doing a crystal reading.
Okay.
So we will move this out of the way, and then we will bring the tray.
Okay, who do I get to read for today?
Oh, we get to do readings, huh?
You pick a person, I do the reading.
Oh, I don't want to pick. That's just a lot of pressure.
No,
Somebody's
you're
getting
good at
mad.
that.
A lot of
Nobody's
people
gonna
get mad because I'm not going to pick
You're
the right
very
person.
intuitive. You pick a good person. I get to do everything.
I'm going to pick, let's see. Oh, hey, wait. Ooh,
I love it.
It's going so fast.
I love it.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
It's not movie quote time or show quote time.
It's always that. Let's do... Haley Bundy. Haley Bundy.
Haley Bundy.
Haley Bundy.
Okay.
Haley Bundy. We're doing a reading for Haley Bundy.
Haley. So this tray that I'm reading from is one of every stone I've had at sagegoddess.com since 2011.
I shouldn't take them out while you do this, huh?
No, you should not. No.
I was gonna show him a couple of the stones we just talked
No, because
about.
then I can't. Oh, Haley, I feel you right here. Third eye, heart. Yeah, it's right here.
I was so close to taking the one next to that.
This is is it chalcedony? Yeah, this is blue chalcedony. I haven't seen this piece in a long time. But actually, it doesn't look that washed out. You can kind of see the color. So this is blue chalcedony. Maybe Dave can get closer to the camera and show you. It is good to have the tray here because sometimes we want to show them stones. So blue chalcedony, chalcedony grows with agate, it grows with quartz. And blue chalcedony on its own, when you find it like that, is a stone of creativity. So and it usually means that you either need creative inspiration or you're in a creative place. So if you need inspiration, now's a good time, Haley, to call that energy in. And if you're in a good creative place, which I feel like maybe you are, energetically I can kind of sense that. So indulge that creativity. This is a really good time, by the way, just energetically, for people to hone in on their soul's purpose and make a go of it. And it may not feel like that because the world is in such an upside down place. But the more you can think about what it is you're really here to do on this planet and bring more of that forward, it'll give you something to focus on. It'll inspire you. So anyway, Haley, cheers to your creativity. It is waxy like calcite, Darlene. It has that same, it's a different mineral, but chalcedony does. It has that kind of waxy, soft appearance to it. So blue chalcedony for Haley. I love that.
Nice.
I was actually going to grab the lapis right next to it.
Were you?
Yeah. So. Alrighty.
Chalcedony.
So we actually waited until 6:41.
Ooh, you are all back. That's
and
good.
Give everybody an extra minute.
Jess is
there.
making nachos. Why am I not at Jess's house right
I
now?
want some
Jess,
nachos.
did you know that nachos are my favorite food?
Yes, yeah. She orders those for lunch often.
I do. But I'm picky about nachos, man. They don't have enough cheese on it. It's not my business. It's just not. And what's up with nachos with not a lot of cheese? I mean, I'm not trying to make it a health meal, you know?
You think it's healthy? With
Well,
the
I think when they
cheese?
just put like the chicken on it and a couple of beans, and I'm just like, this is not, what are you doing? It's nachos.
You want to know about amber?
Okay, amber. So amber is fossilized tree resin, right? There's a really sexy piece right there. See that, the big round piece on the right? No, next to it on the right. In front of it, toward me. Big round. Big. Up, big. Yep.
That's round.
Well, kind of. Do you have a flashlight? This is a good chunk of amber. Oh yeah, you want to show them that? So amber is fossilized tree resin, and it's two things. It's wisdom and protection. Amber, if you haven't worked with amber in a long time, give it a try. Amber is comforting to me. That's a really cool piece. It is absolute history caught in time. That is resin from a tree that's probably anywhere from thousands to millions of years old. And it's impossible to know really how old your amber is. So amber is called amber. A really young amber is often referred to as copal, right? So you'll see it referred that way too. This is not young amber. This is mature amber. And I love it. There's a blue color of amber that comes from Java, and it's what do you call it? Where it's under the UV light, it fluoresces.
Yeah, fluoresces.
It's really, really cool. That's expensive. That blue amber. But I just like plain old, brown amber. If you have amber though, we didn't call it, but somebody was asking me to teach about it for just a second. It's really stabilizing, really grounding, really protective. Really, really protective. No, somebody just wanted to know about it, so I'm indulging.
No, Patty, you can use the same cards throughout every game. You don't need a new set of cards,
Yeah.
okay?
So use your same cards. We're going to start the next
We're going to
round.
start next round, new game. We got to pick a prize.
Okay. So this round, I'm going to do a couple of prizes together. I kind of imagine these being partners. So this person is going to get an autographed copy of Crystal Lore, made out to you personally, with a little love note from me. You're going to get my New Moon Intention deck. I wrote this deck to be what you use before every new moon to help guide your intentions. This is a brand new, unopened new moon deck. I might even sign that for you. And then this is kind of a special thing. So there was a woman online who posted a picture of this, and I fell in love with it. And so she linked where I could get one. And I bought one for myself, and then I bought a second one for tonight. because I think it is the coolest honeycomb altar plate. You can put your candle here and your perfume and make this like a little
That's
altar.
pretty neat.
Isn't that pretty?
I'd put that on like a quartz slab or something.
Oh
like
my
that.
god. Isn't it
Yeah,
cool?
a
It's got a
slab
little
of
bee
quartz
on
and-
it. So, because you know I love bees and I love honeycomb. Did you know that bees see in hexagons? Their eyes, actually, the lens of their eye is actually a hexagon. They create hexagons. They automatically create honeycomb, which is hexagonal. And hexagons are one of the most sacred forms of sacred geometry. They represent balance in the universe. And so, anyway, you're going to get the little altar plate from me. About one for me and about one for you. And then you're going to get the book and the deck all signed for you. That's the next prize.
There we go.
Mhm.
I like it. All right, so
Fun.
clear your cards. Round 6 begins
Round
right
6.
now. Here we go. Card number
Everybody
1.
has peed. Their bladders are empty. I'm very
Stone number 1. Stone number 1 is Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye.
excited. Talked about tigers.
We've talked about this before. We're not going to go in depth into it. We've all agreed that blue is the best form of Tiger's Eye.
That's true. That's why Melissa is one of my favorite names. If I'm not, if you're married, I just ignore them and keep going. I love the name Melissa because Meli in Greek means honey. And the Melissae in ancient Greece were the high priestesses. They were bee priestesses. It was a very prestigious position to be a Melissae in ancient Greek. So anyway, if your name is Melissa, you come from a steady line of high priestesses of wisdom and magic.
Next stone. Sugilite. Sugilite.
Sugilite.
Get that purple.
Mm-hmm. Master healer of the autoimmune system. I have to tell you, not because I'm promoting Sage Goddess, we have old stock Sugilite at sagegoddess.com, 75 cents. I mean, it's insane. And like 19% off on top of that with your code that we have active right now. If you don't have Sugilite in your collection and you've wanted a piece, especially if you're adorning a shell or a wand, when we don't have that anymore, we won't have it anymore. We just got lucky with that Sugilite. So if you don't have it, it's there. Mm-hmm.
All right, next stone. God, I feel like we're playing the same game again.
No, this happened last time too.
Yellow fluorite. Yellow fluorite.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, we will have such smudge bundles again. Every time we make them, they sell out.
Yeah.
We made as many as we could.
So stone 1, Tiger's
That's
Eye.
fun.
Stone 2, Sugilite.
Mm-hmm.
And stone 3, yellow fluorite.
I don't know if we have the Sugilite spheres anymore. I actually don't know.
We might have sold out again of those.
We may have sold out of the spheres. I'm not
We
sure.
had little spheres
We have
like
the little
this, like
tumbles.
1-inch spheres
Yeah.
or something like that. Super cool.
Mhm. That's right. Cynthia means moon. That's right. Your names are super magical. It's good to know about your name. Sometimes people underestimate their name. And then I love turning them on to how exciting their name is. Like Amanda means loved. Right? And I've met so many people named Amanda who have no idea that their name means that they're loved. It's kind of a cool thing. So one more time, it was Tiger's Eye first, then Sugilite, then yellow fluorite. So yellow fluorite comes from China, although there was a pocket in Argentina too. It's
But
not
that's
very
more
common.
of it's more of a rainbow.
Yeah, the Argentinian has more colors in it. The Chinese is more proper yellow. And next to citrine is one of the most important stones for prosperity. It's a really, really great stone for prosperity. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. Number 1 was
Son of a-
Tiger's Eye. Sorry.
Sunstone.
Number 4.
Sunstone.
Number 4. I don't know all the etymology of all of your names, but you should research it.
Deborah
I promise
is
you your
B.
name
I like
has.
that.
I promise you that your name has meaning in magic. You have to look for it sometimes. Mm-hmm.
So number 4 is Sunstone.
Sunstones. We talked about this. This is the leadership stone. Did we give this piece away already? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
Yeah, so I do want to give this one away. We'll do that next. That's a great, big, juicy sunstone generator. Sunstone is the stone of leadership, both personal and organizational. So when I have people write in and they'll say like, oh, I don't feel powerful or I don't feel equipped to be a good parent, or those kind of things. Sunstone's really good for that. It boosts your confidence, reminds you that you do have the skills you need to lead the life you've been given.
Patty, sweetheart, you can't have bingo yet. We've only called 4 stones. You gotta wait. You gotta get 5, and they gotta be in a row, okay?
Jennifer was actually my name until the last minute. And I'm sure you guys know that story. My mom wanted to name me Jennifer because in 1973, that was kind of the business. And my dad couldn't say it. So she got frustrated with him, and so she finally turned to him. Women after they've had babies are hormonal and sometimes unfriendly. So I think the story as it goes, she turned to him and said, "Well, what can you say?" And he goes, "How about Athena?" So here I am. He pronounced it Jenny Fair, and it drove her nuts. So she was just like, "I cannot go the rest of my life listening to you say Jenny Fair." And he was like, "Well, how about Athena?" And here we are.
Athena!
Scheherazade is a sexy name. She seduced a king with her stories. I've always admired Scheherazade because I'm a storyteller, and I've always thought, I've never seduced a man with my stories. I've either put them to sleep or made them run away. But I've always imagined that maybe there was a man who would just love to hear me talk all the time, like Scheherazade.
Stone number 5.
Okay. It's true.
Selenites.
Selenite. So, no, it's really true. And my mom really did look at him and say that. I could be a Jennifer. I like the name Jennifer. I really do. I could have been a Jen, but he couldn't say it.
Selenites is the 5th stone of this round.
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, Eleftheria is one of my favorite names in Greek. I think I told you that the other day because one of my dear friends, his mom's name is Terry, but it's Eleftheria, and I think it's a beautiful name. Well, Maria, of course, comes from our Holy Mother, so that's a sacred name. My dad did know, and what's interesting is my given name is Athena Irene, Athena Irene. And because in Greek, Athena means Athens, and Athena is the goddess. So technically saying that I'm Athena is not a correct pronunciation. But anyway, it's American, so we go with Athena. But so they decided on Athena Irene, and which is the goddess of war and the goddess of peace. After they named me, they called my grandmother Photini in Crete. And she said, did you know that my dad actually had 2 aunts who died right before he was born, and one was named Athena and one was named Irene. He didn't know that. Now, my Greek is not great. And do you know why my Greek is not great? Because my parents were worried I would have an accent. I went on to study 4 languages. I speak 4 languages fluently, and my Greek is not that great, unfortunately. But I can read it and I understand it. Do you need me to shut up?
My name is Dave. My father's name was Bob. And my mother's name is Jane. Moving on. Ruby.
Megan says she's got bingo.
All right, let's see. No, you don't. It's got to be 5 in a row, sweetheart.
Okay. But that's okay. We're happy to check it for you. That's okay. Oh, I love that. I love that your name is Bambi. It's beautiful. And I love Allison, too. Trista, I'm not sure. I would imagine Trista, though, the root word has to be 3 from Latin. So that would be my best guess, with my knowledge of Latin, that there's some root in your name, Trista, that would go back to the root word, the Latin word for 3.
Ho ho! We've got a bingo from Lori Blake, and I'm looking at it, and it's super cool because it's totally vertical.
Oh, no way.
Well,
she totally
diagonal.
Yeah, she's got a full diagonal. First
full
one.
diagonal. Very nicely played.
Yep.
So that's bingo card 113.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, very happy for you. Okay, so she's getting what was the prize that she won?
This thing, the set.
Oh yeah, the whole set.
The whole B set.
Congratulations. So you're getting the altar plate, which I love so much. I hope you really enjoy this. This is going to be your little power altar, where you are the queen bee, and you put all your goodies on there. And then I will sign your book for you, If you want me to sign your deck, is that weird? Some people like me to sign the decks. Anyway, if you want me to sign your deck, I'm happy to sign your deck. And congratulations.
Congrats.
Very happy for you.
Is it wheel time?
Mm-hmm. Is it wheel? Let's spin it. I like it.
Do you want to give it a spin?
No, I like it when you do it. He's a good spinner.
Story time.
No, spin it again because we just had story time. And I have a lot of prizes I want to get to. So spin it till we get to giveaway.
Well, I
Here,
have a
look.
story.
Woo! Oh, you want to do it?
alright.
Okay.
No, that's
you
fine.
tell your story, then I'll do a giveaway.
You want me to tell the Roman story?
It's got a bad word in it.
No,
Put earmuffs on your kids.
it's not that
It's
bad.
not a bad word.
But you want to do a giveaway? You should do a giveaway. It's
Okay.
They don't need to hear my story. They heard enough.
We'll get to your story.
Stories.
Okay. Giveaway time. Look, it landed on giveaway. Okay, I should probably say what I'm going to give away.
Yeah, let's look at it first.
Because I want to save the sunstone, I think. I'm going to let the winner choose. I'm going to let the winner choose. So you have your choice of...
Oh, that's cool. You get to choose.
Yeah,
your
okay.
prize.
You get to choose.
All right, that's clever. All right,
Mhm.
this is cool, right?
'Cause
not only do you win, but you win.
You get to drive the car here. This is a Boulder Opal from Australia. It's open on the back. It's an adjustable ring. I've worn this ring many times. I think it's beautiful.
That reminds me of that one that somebody recently posted about in social.
Really? What?
Yeah, so that they bought a piece of, I want to say labradorite, and we mistakenly sent them opal, and they were so mad that we would
Aw.
send them this horrible thing. And it's like, actually opals. Oops. That was
Aw,
a,
did you get the opal back? Sometimes I feel
yeah,
bad for
but that was a
stones when you
mistake
don't want
in
them.
their favor. Like,
Yeah, probably.
It's like,
Okay, so you can choose from the Boulder Opal ring or the Amethyst perfume bottle
ooh, that's a tough choice.
with Crown Chakra perfume.
Ooh.
What will you choose?
I know what I would choose.
I don't know. It would be a tough choice for me
Can I say why I would choose it or no?
because you like blue.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you choose?
Okay, so just
I'm surprised.
my 2 cents here, as you think about it. The ring, I'm pretty sure you can get on our website right now. The bottle, no way.
The bottles are getting really hard to find.
Bottles are hard to make, very hard to make and hard to
Mhm.
find. So you can go buy the ring, if not now at another point. But you can buy the ring, but probably not the bottle.
Okay, so the person I'm choosing, this is the third time energetically live tonight where I've really connected with you, and so it feels right. Helena Villarreal. Hi, Helena.
Hey,
She's gone into education. Thank you for
Good
going
for
into
you.
education. So Helena Villarreal, I like saying your name.
now you get to choose.
You
Lena.
get to choose the amethyst bottle.
Slow
and
down
perfume,
the feed, guys. Slow down the feed. We got to be able to see what she says. Give her a second to.
Or she can choose the Boulder Opal ring. And I don't know.
Slow down the
It would be a
feed.
toss-up
Oh
for
my
me.
gosh. Oh, I'm looking.
Where is Helena?
I know.
I know. We'll find you, Helena. Don't you worry, cutie.
No. Wait.
She's probably sitting there thinking for a
Wait.
minute.
Wait. Slow down, guys.
Oh, I saw her. Up, up, up,
What?
up, 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 up.
Shit.
Nope,
Son of
nope,
a.
nope,
Hey.
nope, nope. She said, "Thank you so much."
Okay, well,
Okay.
which
so-
one?
No, you know what?
You
can
gotta
let us know.
choose. You gotta
can let
choose.
us know.
You gotta
Take a minute.
Take a second.
You know what? You don't have to tell us right this second. Before the end of tonight.
You can
Can
take
you
as
please?
long as you want to decide, as long as you do so in the next 10 seconds. 1,
No,
2,
don't let him pressure
3,
you, Helena. I know it would be a tough
4.
choice. She's taking the perfume in the bottle. Cheers!
Smart choice. Congrats.
I didn't want to influence you, but it's really good. It is. And this is the whole bottle is carved from the same piece of amethyst.
Yeah. Super.
And it has the little stopper inside. I don't have any more of these, so I think that was a really good choice.
Smart.
You'll have it forever.
Smart.
So it started snowing in New Zealand. Is this what 2020 has for us? I also think that means it's time to drink.
It's time to drink.
Mm.
It's time to drink.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Mhm. Right choice. Mhm.
That's fun.
We all approve. Are we playing bingo, darlings?
I think so. I think so. All right, so I'm gonna tell you a story. All right.
Story time.
We're gonna hark back to the Roman times,
Oh, jeez.
back to the age of antiquities. So,
Teach us, Professor Miser.
in ancient Rome, there were many philosophizers.
No, philosophizer's not a word. Please don't do that. That's the one. No, this is, listen, he knows the biggest turnoff for me is when he makes up words. That is not acceptable at all. There is no such word as philosophizer. Please don't do that.
This is my story.
I have a doctoral degree
It's
in philosophy.
my story. So, in ancient Rome,
Where they had philosophizers.
with the philosophizers, not the philanderers, the philosophizers
That's
would
hard.
would stand up, and they would spew such words, that they passed a law.
This is actually true in the Roman Republic.
Okay, they passed a law that said that next to them had to be a crock, and a crock, or crock was a pot, and a pot monitor. Okay, somebody who would monitor the pot, and for people coming by, they would listen to these people philosophizing, these philosophizing,
Nope. Nope, they did not. Nope.
and if they thought what they were saying was just a bunch of BS,
You know,
they-
philosophize is going to be on the wheel next time.
Yes. They would go and sit on that pot and poop in it
This is true.
and walk away. So the pot monitor, or crock monitor in this case, would watch and monitor that pot, and when it was full, they would give this full pot of poop to the
They see where
philosopher,
you're going.
who legally had to hold it up and say, "This looks like me," and hence was born Crock of Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is your story of the evening. What a crock.
It's true.
And don't we wish we had this rule in place today for some of our elected
No.
officials?
Who wants to poop in a pot in the middle of the Roman amphitheater? I mean,
Well,
please.
Well,
It was so,
uncivilized?
oh,
Oh. Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, Esther said gross. It's true.
Game number 7.
This story is so scary. It is, Ashlyn. Listen, no one here is going to do that for you tonight.
It was a literal crock of.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
you know the story of that, though.
Now you know the story.
Okay. Yeah, who knew, Barb? Okay.
Useless trivia. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Clean off your cards.
Okay.
You can play with the same 4
We are
that you had
playing
before.
now for the most beautiful sunstone generator.
Sunstone generator.
It's big. The Stone of Leadership.
There you go.
And it also activates the sacral chakra to help you get your groove back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Good.
So clean off your cards. You get to reuse your chipstones, your weed, whatever you got going. All right. And
Yeah.
the first stone is ruby.
Ruby.
Ruby. Ruby.
Oh my God, Ruby.
Ruby.
Ruby. So Ruby is corundum. Blue corundum is sapphire, and red corundum is ruby. Did you know it? So anyway, rubies and sapphires are the same stone. The color depends. The color creates the name. So they're both a 9 on the measure of hardness scale. The only stronger stone in the mineral world is diamond at a 10. And sapphire is one of my favorite stones, so is ruby. Ruby, they say, when you lose someone you love, they go on to live in your heart as a ruby. So rubies are stones of passion, purpose. They're very grounding, very stabilizing. Yeah. We had rubies this week. We still have them for $2.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
these small rubies, and some of them have record keepers on them, and they're $2.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, we have done a crazy, like at Sage Goddess, the prices are insane right now. We've been really working on that though, because we know people, it's a struggle right now, it's a pandemic. But anyway, really good prices on rubies. But I love rubies, and so, but rubies are also a really good stone if you're depressed, because it kind of juices your life force, what they call the ki or the chi or the prana. And a lot of people also credit ruby with Kundalini awakening, because it sort of begins the process of stirring those energies in your lower chakras too. If it's your birthstone like Jesse, you were so super lucky. You must be a July baby.
All right. Next stone is turquoise. Ooh.
I love turquoise. And we've got some beautiful pieces of turquoise in there. That's Sleeping Beauty. Turquoise comes from different places in the world. A lot of people think of it as a southwest stone from the U.S. But did you know? I always feel like I'm doing my big fat Greek wedding. Did you know that the first turquoise came from Persia? And to this day, Persian turquoise from Iran is still considered to be some of the finest quality, very few inclusions. The color of turquoise is natural and it comes from copper. And so that's why it's that bright, vibrant blue. The most valuable turquoise that's come from the U.S. is called Sleeping Beauty, and Dave has a piece that he can show you. But my favorite turquoise comes from Mexico. It's actually very hard to find. It's Campitos turquoise, and it has pyrite in it. And so that's my favorite turquoise, although Campitos turquoise, you really can't get good, juicy, big pieces like you can sometimes with Sleeping Beauty. Yep, so number 1 was ruby, and number 2 is turquoise. Turquoise is a powerful stone of strength. Again, we focus on Native American use of turquoise because we think of it as a southwest stone, but I kind of like to bust that myth open because turquoise is prized throughout the Middle East, especially Persian turquoise, and it's prized throughout Mexico and South America because of Mexican deposits. But it's a really powerful stone for strength and also for healing, and it's good for your throat chakra. That's
some of the Chinese turquoise is actually
the Chinese
really,
turquoise
really
is
beautiful.
okay.
But you have to, it depends.
You got to be careful because some of it's not real.
So, well, a lot of it's not real. It's just dyed halite.
Yeah.
But
they got a bad rap because of that.
Because of that. But a lot of the turquoise that comes out of China is actually really beautiful and is exclusively owned by one company. And anyway, some friends of ours.
Yeah, it's true. The real stuff. That's
the real stuff.
Yeah.
Not the halite. Can't stand the halite.
I'm not halite fans, but the thing is, I've just seen too much of it dyed and sold as turquoise, and that's what turned me off. I mean, halite in its own is okay.
Yes.
But it's an easy stone to dye, and it kind of has the markings and some of the striations that turquoise has, so we just all kind of got a bad taste in our mouth from it.
Yeah. All right, next stone, sodalite. Stone number 3, sodalite. Sodalite. So, yeah. Yeah, I see you. Esther says, Lord knows I need a lot of healing and help in my life and strength. The struggle is real. It is. The struggle is real. And one of the things I want to say to you guys, we're playful and our intention here is really to have fun. This is a really challenging time on our planet. We're really grateful to have you in our community. We really did this tonight just to play and have fun with you and give you something else to think about and to, and also because we really enjoy spending time with you. And I think if we take this time seriously and really take it to invest in our relationships, just like we're doing with you, like with people who matter to you, and spend time and try to laugh and be optimistic, I think that's the best thing we can do because the struggle is real for people. And one thing I try to do is when I feel really challenged and stressed out and discouraged, I try to remember too, there's always somebody who's having a bigger struggle than I am. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that will shift your perspective sometimes. If you stop and think, I'm going through this right now, but there are other people who are having even more challenges. So please know how grateful we are to you. We really did this tonight just to spend time with you and make you laugh a little bit and to spend time with you because we wanted to. So we appreciate you. All right. So first stone was ruby, then turquoise, then sodalite. And now we have, go figure, yellow fluorite.
Well, Is there a way to shuffle this a little bit? Well, ruby's new, and turquoise we hadn't seen before.
Yeah,
so they
I
are
mean,
bringing in
50% of the time we're right.
all the time.
All the time.
Yellow fluorite, remember we talked about fluorite. So fluorite is the Dharma stone, helps you understand your soul purpose, reason for being here. Fluorite grows in all the colors, right?
Where am I? Why am I
So
here?
in Mexico, you'll find green, blue, purple fluorite. If you look east to China, you'll find pink fluorite. For a while, there was a pocket of pink fluorite in Peru too, but that's
Not
been mined
much.
out. That's been mined out. And then in Argentina, you'll find rainbow fluorite, and in China, you'll find yellow fluorite, as well as really beautiful green fluorite. The Chinese green fluorite is magnificent.
Yeah, some
and
of their
very
stuff.
expensive.
Yeah.
So anyway, just to give you a little history of fluorite, fluorite grows all over the world. A friend of mine who's a geologist has a theory, and I every time I share the theory, I always say, I can't prove this, okay? But this friend of mine has a theory that if you were to peel back the top layer of the earth, that the crystals actually grow in layers and lines, and that wherever you find amethyst around the world is at the same latitude line. So you find amethyst in Africa, you find it in Brazil, you find it in China. But my friend's theory is that there's a band of amethyst that grows around the planet. And so wherever you find amethyst in those different countries would lie along roughly the same latitude lines. I don't know if that's true.
I don't
think it's true. But, well, I don't know. I can't prove it. But my friend's theory is if you peeled back the top layer of the earth, you'd actually see a rainbow.
Yeah.
Well, but you'd have to plot it on a map. I mean, I don't know latitude, longitude.
Because I can think Veracruz. That's a great example.
Yeah, and then you think Veracruz, and then down to Uruguay,
there's
and then
no way.
to
Yeah.
So I mean, so maybe maybe he's thinking more longitude lines than latitude lines, because you probably could draw the line from Veracruz through the Uruguayan stuff into Brazil. You probably could draw a longitude line, but not a
Okay,
latitude
but then
line.
how do you get all the way over to?
Well, maybe that longitude line, if you track it, goes to Africa, to the Brandberg, for example.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting theory, right?
I think we should explore it. I think we should get a plane and just flip and go.
It's a cool theory, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super geeky, so I one of these days when I have time, which is like never, but when my kids are grown and go off to college, like I'll sit with a map and I'll actually do that, and then I will get on a plane and I will go.
No,
to
I'll
all
just
the
get on the
places.
plane. I won't take the map. Who's with me? We're going streaking.
What are we even doing right
I
now?
don't know. Number 5.
Guess what? It's labradorite.
Labradorite.
I want it to be true too, Maddie.
That was a good story,
New Zealand.
but unfortunately, I think it might be a crock.
Did you see what he did there?
I did. I threaded that needle.
Oh, he threaded the needle. He brought it right back around. Oh yeah, Tourette syndrome. My students used to accuse me of having Tourette's.
Hey, Sandy. Yeah, we love going to Hawaii. Haven't been there recently, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're big travelers. We travel a lot. So the fact that we haven't been outside the U.S. this year is like record-breaking.
It's really weird.
We were supposed to have already been in 3 countries, I think, by now. We've been in 0 outside the U.S.
3 countries like twice.
Yeah, we usually have a really heavy travel schedule.
All right, so stone number 5.
Let's go through the 5 one more time. So it was ruby was number 1, turquoise, sodalite, yellow fluorite, labradorite. Those are the 5. Okay. Ending with labradorite. Okay. You think you have
Lisa,
bingo?
you think
Lisa
you have bingo?
Lacey?
Give us your card number. Ready, go.
I'm ready for you, Lisa. Give it to me, girl. Fern Synergy, you want me to repeat it one more time? Ruby, turquoise, sodalite, yellow fluorite, labradorite. Those are the 5. I would love to see you in Montana, Karen. The thing with, if I get to Montana, I don't think I'm ever leaving.
Oh.
Seriously. There's a woman on YouTube. I'm obsessed with her, okay? I'll just be honest. I've watched every video she's posted, and now I know she posts on Wednesday, and I'm like, is it Wednesday yet? Is it Wednesday yet? She's the Cottage Fairy on YouTube.
Lisa Lacey, $41.99. Congratulations. We have a bingo. $41.99. Lisa Lacey. Congratulations.
Lisa, darling, I'm so happy for you that you won this. Yeah, congratulations. Really, really happy. So this is Sunstone. Lisa Lacey's getting a big old chunk of leadership. Oh, and I would love to come see you in New Mexico.
Or we can say about the show?
Anyway, I've kind of always fantasized, maybe it's because I come from farmers, 2 generations back, but I've always fantasized about having a big piece of land and just like, you've seen my garden here, like I love growing things and my dad does too. And anyway, she moved to eastern central Washington state and built this little house, and she's beautiful and she does crafting, and it's just about having a simple life. She quit her hustle bustle job and she opened up a little Etsy shop, and I'm just obsessed with her. I think she's beautiful. I don't know her. I kind of want to write her a little note and be like, I'm totally obsessed with you. What?
As a boy who grew up in farm country,
Yeah.
It's effing hard.
Okay, it's really hard, but she makes it look really pretty.
It's really hard.
She makes it look so pretty.
One of my childhood friends, Greg, is still like.
Is he the one with the beef company?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still farming it up, man.
He never sent us beef.
Well, so he started this thing because they're only delivering locally right now,
Oh.
and they're working on free shipping.
Yeah.
But he started this like beef company off his farm called Watervale Farms.
Yeah, if you're in New York, because
If you're in New
Dave's from
York.
upstate New York.
Yeah, in Syracuse. Anyway, but it's tough. He's tough as
No,
nails.
I know. But you would help. You would do a lot of the hard things, and then I would bake cookies. With all
I don't like this plan.
Okay. The hard things, you would do that. And
I
then
don't like this plan.
I
Yeah.
would bake cookies and go live.
No,
Be
I
like,
want.
look at my cookies.
I want a
everybody."
beach and some waves and.
I don't know what. So if you find her on YouTube,
chair?
the Cottage Fairy, she links to her Etsy shop. We've got a lot of prizes left. Someone said to come to New Jersey. I think it might have been Jennifer. So we were about to move to New Jersey to. Was it Chatham or where were we?
No,
Because
what the hell
I
was
got
the
a job.
name?
I got
What
a
the hell was
job
the
at
name?
Fairleigh Dickinson. I was offered a job to run the undergraduate.
Yeah, that little town. I forget
Writing
the name.
an English curriculum at Fairleigh Dickinson, and so I had kind of accepted the job, and then the University of San Diego called. I was a professor, and so I chose the USD job over Fairleigh Dickinson. Isn't that weird? Like, it feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we were like with a real estate agent in New
2019
Jersey.
feels like 100 years ago.
I know. Okay, Wheel.
Wheel,
Let's do Wheel.
Wheel. You work in Syracuse, Trisha. Check out Watervale Farms.
Watervale Farms is his friend's company that ships beef.
In
locally.
fact, everybody tonight, go on Facebook, Watervale Farms, and like their page.
Yeah.
My
It's
good
Dave's
old friend,
friend.
childhood friend Greg.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. God, that's weird.
Okay, let's pretend it's a giveaway. Giveaway!
No,
Oh, you were gonna do something weird?
well, I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to do something weird. We were supposed to point out something. Like,
It's weird that we talked about beef in a bingo. God, that's
no,
weird.
it's not.
That's weird.
Everybody loves, good burger.
Not. I will tell you right now, my brother does not like a good burger.
He previously did.
He did, but he would not touch one with a 10-foot pole.
Oh.
God, that's weird. Okay, giveaway. Whoops! I love that wheel.
Love that wheel.
Okay, let me figure out what the giveaway is. I forgot to tell the person who won the shell. Who won the shell again? My shell. I'm sending you a lighter. I'm sending you, I don't know if you saw these, some of you did, and you got one, but I'm sending you one of the custom Sage Goddess torches with your shell. So I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, the
looking
next
for your
giveaway
shell.
is, I'm going to do this really big, beautiful Kambaba Jasper generator.
Kambaba.
No,
Nope.
no. Kambaba Jasper
Kambaba Jasper.
is actually fossilized sea algae, and it's millions of years old.
That just took it down a notch, huh?
Well, we love fossils. I love fossils. This is ancient wisdom. It is the divine masculine. So we talked earlier about which stones are really feminine. This one is very masculine. So this is going to help you. It's a heart chakra stone, but it also really brings in powerful linear strength energy. And that's a good one. He's a big boy. Is this what you were just talking about?
What?
I love that. I'm reading the comments.
Oh, I don't see.
Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Because there are, hold on. There were 3 of you that jumped out to me. So just a second. Give me a minute here. Okay, so Ashley Kruger, you are getting this piece. You are getting Kababa Jasper. She is going through chemo right now.
Aww.
And I really think this would be a powerful ally for you. Now, hold on.
Krueger.
That's right.
Giving that to our team. Krueger. It's Ashley Kruger.
Okay, now, let me go back up in the feed.
Let me write that to our team.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he beautiful?
Congratulations.
Okay.
I wish you a good, speedy recovery.
Yeah, we do. We wish you a lot of love, so many blessings as you go through that process. Okay, now, Emily Patterson, you caught my attention too. And so this is a piece, I don't know what's going on with you, Emily, energetically, but I can feel there's like an emotional, the spirit guides are talking about you, and this emotional, I don't know if you're, something in your family's changing, or you guys are, let me listen for a second. There's some kind of emotional healing going on, and it's something kind of long-standing, they're saying, in your family. This is an aquamarine crystal, Emily Patterson, from my personal collection. It's a really beautiful piece. I've had it for a very long time. Aquamarine, which is blue beryl, this is a super gemmy piece, and if Dave turns it upside down, you'll see the hexagon. So aquamarine is a hexagonal mineral. You can actually see the crystal structure on this piece. Emily, what my spirit guides are saying is you need to keep this with you. This is going to be a stone that is going to support you and your family through whatever this emotional renewal or transformation. There's something happening in your family, and you need that crystal. So I'm glad I got to see multiple names, because I was getting all these different hits as I was reading in the feed. So enjoy that one.
Congrats, you guys.
Isn't that beautiful?
Let me set that back over there.
Okay. Yep.
I'll run out of room up
We're
here.
not done, guys. I'll keep going if you're ready. I am not done.
All right.
Okay. The next prize, congratulations to both of you, and thank you for being here, by the way. This is a really beautiful,
Ooh.
yeah. Really beautiful. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a water bubble in this piece. This is a golden healer flame from Brazil. This is a power piece. And so this is solar plexus. Remember that in Lemuria, the legend is that only priests and priestesses could use
There's
golden
some
healer
nice
quartz,
rainbows in here.
and that they used it primarily for healing work in ancient Lemuria. This is an incredible piece. I've been holding on to this for bingo.
See
for
the
quite a
rainbow?
while. Yeah, there's quite a few rainbows in this piece. Isn't that beautiful? It's heavy. That's a big, big piece. And you haven't seen the front yet. That's the front. Isn't it beautiful, you guys? Strength, determination, will. The color comes from iron oxide in the formation of that flame. So it's a power piece. Who needs power? And strength and healing. You know what I mean? Like, for me, this reminds me when I was really sick 10 years ago, I needed to believe in myself and my body's own ability to heal. That was the cornerstone of my own healing process. You have to believe that your body can heal. It starts there.
It's the power of positivity.
It is. You can change your life if you believe. And the reverse is also true. If you don't think you're going to get better, you won't.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's really funny is, because we know a lot of MDs, and my own doctors have said the same thing. MDs believe that's true too.
Mm-hmm.
Even the hardest
1,000%.
science-based non-metaphysical, no juju, no mojo doctor will tell you,
Yep.
if you don't believe you're going to get better, you won't.
Yep.
It's true. Your mind's a powerful thing. It can make or break. Okay, let's play bingo.
So this is the bingo prize.
Let's do bingo.
All right, you guys, get your bingo cards.
Get your
Clean them off.
cards ready.
Here we go. And I think this is going to be the last round.
I don't know.
I think it is. And then maybe what we do is we end it with one final giveaway as part of the evening. Does that sound good?
That sounds wonderful.
All right.
Have you guys had fun?
I hope so.
I've had fun with you tonight. And we're not done. We still have more, so stay tuned.
So yeah, so we'll do this bingo.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a wheel spin and one last.
We're going to do some stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And stone number 1.
Stone number 1.
Jesus.
Yellow fluorite. Yellow fluorite. Yellow fluorite.
This is a randomized system. I really don't know how it has pulled up the same stone like 18 times,
I know.
but it has, and that's okay. Yellow fluorite is the stone.
Why is everybody saying yes?
Oh, because I asked them if they had a good time.
Oh. I thought, like, did I miss something? Like, I must have missed
They don't just love yellow fluorite.
Yes. Yes, I'm so excited about this yellow fluorite.
No.
I'm just going to comment yes repeatedly.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, yellow fluorite, prosperity stone. We talked about that. What's stone number 2?
Wow, we're just plowing on through,
Well,
huh?
because we have giveaways to get to.
What's the root of the word septarian? What's the etymology behind that?
They already demonstrated their
Knowledge.
knowledge. They did. I know. All y'all on the East Coast, you're staying up late with us, and we appreciate you. It's
Yeah.
a Sunday. It's a school night.
It's not.
School's online, but whatever. You know.
There's no bus to catch.
Some of them might be back in school. I don't know where they
that
are.
could be.
Okay, so septarian. So stone number 1 was yellow fluorite. Stone number 2 is septarian. I do love yellow fluorite.
And then we have turquoise.
Okay.
Stone number 3 is turquoise.
Stone number 1, yellow fluorite. Stone number 2, septarian. Stone number 3, turquoise. I'm so proud of you guys. Look at that.
Look at that.
I know. You all get a gold star and an A.
I'm on Zoe. She's on Zoe time.
Honestly, I need to write it down because it's so much like life. You just forget things. But, I'm home during the day. Dave goes in and manages the magic that is SG. And so I'm home during the day. And Zoe, I constantly have to remind Zoe, like, that she has to go to her Zoom. It's just like, I'll see her, like, wandering around the house or, like, playing with the cat or, like, she makes Shirley Temples for herself. So I'll see her, like, making a Shirley Temple. And I'm just like, don't you have a Zoom? And then she'll be like, yeah. And I'm like now, because I keep the schedule on my phone because I'm like, no, but are we seeing the same schedule, like you and me? Like, and then she'll be like, no, I'm on a break. They really let us out early. And I'm like, the class is 50 minutes. They didn't let you out 45 minutes early.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've just had some challenges reminding her that there's a computer and that she needs to sit in front of it. And
Yeah, there's that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're working on it.
It's really easy to skip class these days.
Meanwhile, Nick is like, he'll come downstairs with it. It is 9:05. You have a class. We are supposed to be in class right now. My little rule follower is. Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, here we go. We got a new one and a good one. Tanzanite. Stone number 4 is Tanzanite.
Tanzanite.
Oh, yeah.
Sexy.
Oh yeah, I know somebody who's got a wig who calls herself Tanzanite.
I don't even need a song to dance to when it's Tanzanite. Tanzanite comes from Tanzania, Africa, right at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. And what happened with Tanzanite, again, it's in the book, but what happened with Tanzanite is there was a horrible storm in Tanzania 50 years ago, something like that. And so the villagers all left. Lightning was striking. So when the villagers came back, there were all these little tiny blue crystals all over the ground. The lightning had pierced Mount Kilimanjaro right at the base where that Tanzanite deposit is and pulled the Tanzanite crystals out of the mountain with the lightning strike. So it was actually discovered during a storm. When the villagers came back, they all danced and celebrated and sang because they thought it was a blessing from God. And in fact it was, because The mining and distribution of tanzanite now supports the entire economy of the country of Tanzania. The end.
Tanzanite.
Do-do-do-do. Tanzanite. We got a live one. That's true. It's fun to talk about something new because we've been talking about the same thing all night.
Ah.
Because now it's
Sunstone.
number 5 is sunstone.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I love tanzanite. I really do.
Yes, I know.
I do.
I know.
I love tanzanite. I love all the stones. The Marilani stones. There's actually Tanzanian sapphires. There is some of our spessartite garnets.
How cool,
come
her
from,
wedding ring is
from
tanzanite.
Tanzania. Tanzanite's gorgeous. There's actually a piece of tanzanite on the little shell that I made. So if Dave can do a little close up on that, you can see what tanzanite looks like.
See what you can do here, Dave.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's kind of a. You see it? Yeah, there it is. It's the second to last stone.
Second to last stone. Where
Some
my
people
thumb
confuse
is.
it with sapphire, right? And you can kind of see why. It's so pretty. Yeah, but it would take forever, Chris Eaton. That's the only reason we didn't do like a blackout where all the, you get the whole card, because it just takes a long time. Although I guess we could keep going after the winner of this one and see if we can get to blackout.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do blackout next time.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So Sunstone was number 5. Are you guys good with?
Oh, here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Amber. Amber. It's only gone twice this.
Amber.
Twice this seed.
Yeah, so number 1 was, let me just get the list up for me so I can see it from here. Number 1 was yellow fluorite. Number 2 was septarian. Number 3 was turquoise. Number 4 was tanzanite.
That was the best.
We all agree.
Yeah.
Number 5 was sunstone. Number 6 is amber.
Amber.
Hi, Ashley Veramontes. I see you.
4437.
Okay. Is it Zebriana? What a cool name. Zebriana.
She's got it.
Zebriana has
4437.
bingo.
Congratulations.
Fantastic. Okay, very happy for you. So
Zebriana Brimstone.
You are getting this incredible golden healer flame.
That's an awesome
from
one.
Brazil. It's huge. And what's really cool about it, just Zebriana, is just how dimensional it is, right? I mean, that is a substantial piece.
The rainbow, the clarity, and the color on it, it's
That's
fantastic.
your power piece, girl.
That's a
Work
really
with
good
it
one.
in good health. Very happy for you.
Aw, yeah.
Yay! Yeah, we see you. And if you ever don't know if we see you, just say, hey, do you see me? And then I'll say, hi, I see you. I'm very happy. Did you just, Darlene just colored her hair tanzanite, or she did at one point.
Ooh.
I have a tanzanite wig.
She has a wig.
I do. I
Yeah.
really love wigs. And if you've seen me at Tucson, it probably doesn't surprise you. Very happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are we doing next?
Well, you said maybe we end it with a nice giveaway or something
think
like
we
that,
should.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to give away? I don't know. What you want to do?
Ooh. Wait, where was the wandlet that was on here?
You have a wandlet, huh?
Yeah, when you moved the table over, I think it must have. Yeah, the bracelet fell down.
Well, I saw that fell, but... Oh, was it on the hand? No.
No, here it is.
Ah.
Okay, I have 2 more giveaways for tonight.
2 giveaways. 1,
Okay.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Buckle on.
Okay. They're both really special, so I don't want to... The other ones I think we can hold for next bingo.
Yeah.
But we really have tried to give away as much as we can tonight. And I'm very happy for all the winners. Okay. This necklace I've been saving, it's the only one like it that I've seen. This is black tourmalinated quartz. Do you see all those little black rutile in there? That is one of the most protective forms. And then it alternates white topaz and onyx cabochons, or little cut faceted. Do you see it? So it's black, white, black, white. I love this because it reminds me of the light and the shadow that we all are. It's a powerful protection piece because topaz is protective, tourmalinated quartz is protective, onyx is protective, and
It's
this is
925.
yeah, this is sterling silver. It's totally adjustable. It's got a toggle clasp, and it will adjust. It actually can be a substantial piece. At the longest, it's about 20 inches, and then you could wear it as short as 16 inches. The other thing you could do is wrap this multiple times, which I think would be really cool. and wear it as a bracelet, which is neat too, where you could double it around your ankle. Isn't it beautiful? I only have one like that. So who's feeling protection medicine tonight? Who needs that? That's exciting, isn't it? I knew it was for somebody tonight, and I've had it for a minute since the last bingo. So I know it's for one of you. Okay. Let's see. Aww. Okay. Okay, I think I know where it's going. Danielle Corradino. Is it Corradino or Corradino? I might be putting an N-Y there and I shouldn't be. Is it Corradino or Corradino? Anyways, Danielle. Danielle, I'm really happy for you. And I know for sure that this piece is exactly going where it needs to go. She said she's doing major shadow work right now, and it's not easy, but it's beautiful. And you're right, it isn't easy, but it's the work of a lifetime. Because here's the thing, once you figure out what your shadow is, what you're hiding or what you're pretending isn't there, nobody else can ever use it against you. You know? It's like it takes the skeletons out of your own closet. So Danielle, did I pronounce your name correctly? I don't think I've ever said it out loud before. So if I put an N-Y there and I shouldn't have. I speak Spanish, so you have to like watch out with me. Sometimes it's Italian and I make it Spanish and I shouldn't do that. So anyway, congratulations to Danielle.
Congrats.
And cheers, and hopefully that's a good companion piece to you as you do your deep, deep, deep shadow work. Cheers, cheers, cheers to Danielle.
All right,
Okay.
we got one more giveaway.
I have one more giveaway before we sign off with you for tonight.
It's a wandlet.
This is a wandlet. So if you come to our live gem sales, you've seen these little cuties before.
We have one on Tuesday.
And we sure do.
Let me try and get this.
In fact, that's the next time I'll see you live. Tomorrow I have my infusion, so I'm offline on my infusion days, but then I'll be back online with you on Tuesday.
There we go.
So this is Veracruz amethyst from Veracruz, Mexico. Named Veracruz, True Cross, by Hernan Cortez. Who, if you're a fan of Mexican history, you're not a fan of Hernan Cortez. But anyway, he named it that because he believed it was a holy city. And I think it is too. Then that is a beautiful opal in the middle. And then on the bottom is a Brazilian quartz point, or amethyst point. So it's got Brazilian and Mexican amethyst in one piece with opal. The light's a little tricky right now because it's dark. Yeah. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that. So you can see the Brazilian is closer to his fingernails and the Veracruz is closer to the, the middle of his hand. And then you have Dragonfly Medicine, which is all about transformation, shape-shifting, changing from one form or state to another. And this is both a wand and a pendant. It's done in sterling silver.
Sterling silver, $925.
That would be $325 retail, by the way. And we're giving it away tonight. Isn't that beautiful? Bill said I can come to Montana for cheesecake.
That sounds good.
I'm telling you, Bill, I would be there tomorrow if I could. And thank you for the invitation. Remind me when we can travel and I will come to you because I have Montana's on my bucket list for the U.S. I've been to most states in the U.S., but I have not been to Montana. So it would be a huge joy to come and see you. Thanks, Danielle. I see you. I'm really glad you were there tonight. Okay. All right, and I think I know where this one is going. Okay, this one is going to Casey Johnson. Casey Johnson is healing pain and anxiety. I see you, Casey. I have spent, decades working on anxiety work, my own and other people's, and I will tell you it is possible to conquer anxiety in your lifetime. But it is a practice, it is a discipline, and I will tell you, the stones help. Amethyst is so good.
This is the opal's beautiful.
And the opal is really beautiful. So Casey, please know it's coming with a big hug. and a lot of love, and I hope that as soon as you receive it, that you start to feel relief from the pain and the anxiety that you are dealing with, and you're not alone. And part of what I love right now too is I'm noticing that we are, at least I've seen it in our community, we are normalizing anxiety. It's becoming okay to say, I have anxiety, I'm depressed, I'm really discouraged, I don't know if I can keep doing this.
I like ice cream.
Well, but it's important to be able to say those things and not feel like you're going to be judged. So I will just tell you, this is a zone where you can always express those feelings, and because we all know, and we've been there too. So I'm sending you a big hug and lots of love tonight. You just keep on going. You keep on trucking, girl. We got you. I know, Kate Johnson was like, close, but no bananas. I know, when your name is so close, it's like, wait, did she say Kay or Casey? Congratulations, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had fun with you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's a nice little escape to get together tonight and play a game and give away some prizes and just hang out and talk,
Uh-huh.
We don't get to do that as much as we'd like these days, so this is a nice opportunity for all of us to do that.
Yeah, thank you. And we really did take a lot of time and energy putting all of your prizes and things together, so we hope that you love everything that we brought you. We will do this again, so stay tuned. We will announce when we're going to do it again.
I think the next one's going to be different, though.
It's going to be cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I love to cook, and Dave loves to cook with me. So we're thinking about doing Cooking with Intention in my kitchen, where we would post a recipe for you guys. If you want to cook along, if you just want to watch and drink while I cook, that's okay too.
Yeah.
But we thought it'd be really fun. We haven't brought you into our kitchen yet, and I love to cook, so I thought it'd be really fun. And then you guys could post pictures of your version of whatever it is. Like I did loaded baked potato soup the other night. I do a mean lasagna. I do really good enchiladas. So we'll figure out a really fun recipe. We'll share it with you with the ingredient list. I promise it'll be easy to find things. I'm not going to give you some weird list of esoteric ingredients. Hopefully some of the things you have in your kitchen already. And then we'll cook together.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be fun. Because my ultimate dream one day, I would love to have like a network cooking show where we talk about cooking with intention. Nobody really talks about that. You know what I mean? And for me, it's like, it's not just the ingredients that you use. It's about how you... the intention and the vision that you hold when you are cooking. And that's how we cook. I think most Greeks feel that way. But I think a lot of you cook with intention. I'm always inspired by your recipes too. So stay tuned. We're going to do something like that, and hopefully you will enjoy cooking with us too.
And the next time we're going to see you is Tuesday at our specimen sale. And so if you don't know, you can check us out. Check out our event page on Facebook.
And make sure you
join us then.
RSVP.
Yeah.
I do want to tell you one last time, and you probably saw me earlier live with this. I'm giving this away tomorrow. So if you shop at sagegoddess.com before midnight, one of you is going to win this tomorrow. I'll be live around between 2 and 3 p.m. tomorrow Pacific time to announce the winner. It's the last day of our Fairy Godmother contest. This is the final Fairy Godmother prize. So if you already shopped today, you are good. Your name will go on a list. I get that list first thing tomorrow morning. I will choose a winner and announce the winner tomorrow. So there's still opportunity to win something, even though it's not in the sale tonight. And that's all I got.
That's all we got.
That's all he's got.
That's all I got.
So, yeah, I get to play a little pyramid for you, too. So, have a great rest of your evening. Again, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for supporting each other in the community, too. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
3 to 6 p.m. Pacific time will be the live gem sale on Tuesday. So, be sure you RSVP for that, too. That will be on YouTube as well.
Make sure you like and subscribe to get notifications to our channel here. She loves it when I say that.
I don't like to say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I know I'm supposed to. I just think it's cheesy.
It is cheesy, but we have to do it.
Could you like and subscribe?
All right.
Does it seem as cheesy when I shrug my shoulders?
Yeah,
Anyway,
shrug it off.
But also make sure you like and subscribe to the Cottage Fairy. She's a cutie pie. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Enjoy, everybody. We'll
Good
see you
night.
soon.